Pagdating sa trap, yung pressure ng defense nila, grabe talaga. Tapos parang di sila napapagod. Kaya siguro sa uli, medyo kinapos lang talaga sa offense. Pero yung defense, ang ganda talaga ng defense na pinapakita.
Ibang klase, ano? Yung depensa ng Perpetual. Pero dati ito yung nangunguna sa depensa ng Perpetual. Scotty, ito, di ko alam kung natanong na namin to sa'yo. Sige, huli na lang, hindi ko na naman sa'yo.
Ano eh?
Kasi ngayon, nag-MVP ka sa professional league. Paano nakatulong yung NCAA mo sa paglalaro mo sa basketball? Kasi naalala ko, no, rookie season mo, iba na agad yung impact mo para sa team mo. Naging madali ba yung transition for you? Tapos yung experience mo ba dito sa NC nakatulong?
Siyempre, sobrang laking bagay yung paglalaro namin dito sa Ncaa coming to pro kasi yung physicality dito sa Ncaa talagang iba eh. Talagang nare-ready yung sarili mo coming to pro and pinaka-best thing naman dito sa Ncaa, maglaro ka sa alma mater mo. Talagang binibigay mo yung best mo. So, coming to pro, talagang sanay kami na ibigay yung best namin kasi para sa mga sumusuporta sa amin, sa mga co-student namin. So, kaya yung transition ko sa pro, yung pagiging hardworking ko dito sa Ncaa, nadadala ko talaga din. And of course, credit sa mga coach ko dati, sila Coach Arik, no, and Coach Lester, and lahat ng coaching staff na talagang binigyan ako ng pagkakataon na maipakita kung ano yung pagiging potential ko as a player.
Yun nga. At ngayon po, star. Nag-national team pa recently. I think he played against Saudi Arabia, not mistaken. So, iba-iba yung nagiging achievements ngayon ni Scotty Thompson. Alright, so bago natin sila i-let go, syempre, magpa-shoutout muna tayo dito. Kentoy, Nerds, sa inyo magsisimula dito. Imbitahan nyo, syempre, pasalamati yung NCAA community na patuloy na sumusuporta sa inyo sa mga karera nyo ngayon. Ayan. Kentoy. Ayan. Sabihin mo lang, lalo na yung mga kababayan mo nanonood kasi nanonood sila ngayon. GMA Regional TV, Davao CDO, napapanood ka ngayon. Ayan.
Hello sa fans ko dyan sa, sa Mindanao at lahat na ng taga-probinsya, mga Bisaya. Sana tuloy-tuloy nyo suportahan yung NCAA Basketball League. Magandang laro to.
Alam mo, kung nag-iba yung earrings, yung kumpiyansa ni Kento, hindi eh. Nag-iba eh. Pagbalik, nandito pa rin. Oh, iba yung intro eh. Nerds.
Sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa NCAA, sana huwag kayong magsawa, lalo na sa Arellano at kahit sa ibang schools. Kumusta kayo dyan, mga taga Davao, lalo na best player si Axel Dormal, sa mga tropa niya dyan. Saka sa family ko dyan, nanonood. Mag-ingat kayo lagi and God bless.
Ayan. Kit! Ako ito. Dami isa shoutout ito ni Kit. Go.
Ay, hindi
Kit.
naman po, sakto lang.
Sige, Kit.
Siyempre, thank you po na kay Lord na nakarating kami dito na sa daming schedule, nagawan po ng paraan talaga na makanood. And sa Perpetual community po, kay Ma'am Roba, kila Sir Roel, yan, kay Kuya Anton, Tamayo family, thank you po. And siyempre sa lahat po ng sumusuporta dito sa NCAA, sana wag po kayo magsawang suportahan to and sana po unti-unting mapuno tong arena na to na bumalik na talaga yung basketball na dati napupuno kasi ito eh. Kumbaga nakakamiss sobra na maglalaro ka ng ganong karaming tao talaga.
Iba ang intensity talaga eh, no? Ayan. Kit, maraming salamat. At syempre, Scotty Thompson.
Unang-una, nagpapasalamat kami sa Ncaa and of course sa GMA, no, for having us here, and don't forget to support and of course Ncaa, yung mga especially yung mga students na balik school na ngayon, no. So suportahan niyo yung bawat schools niyo. Talagang iba yung mga laban niyan dito, ang bibigat. And of course gusto ko rin magpasalamat sa Tamay family, and Sir Alta, Sir Anton, and sa lahat ng school and faculties ng buong Perpetual community. Maraming salamat sa kahit wala na ka sa Perpetual, dito pa rin sila para sumuporta sa amin. So, thankful kami.
Alam mo, si Scotty, sanay na talaga sa interview. Ibang klase. Papasalamat tayo sa mga guests natin dito nanood kanina. Perpetual and Arellano alumni, Kentoy Salado, Nards Pinto, Kit Jimenez, at Scotty Thompson also here. Thank you. Maraming salamat. Ayan. Balik kayo Oo, balik kayo. Ayan. Abangan niyo po yan. Pero susunod po, babalikan ulit natin ang ating naging Week 1 sa NCAA Season 98. Ito po, panoorin natin.
Kobe Bryant. Family. Jump shot. Pantay, everyone, lahat po. Ren sa bando. Heights. Top seats, NCAA last season. Calvin Abueva. Kobe Bryant. My family. Jump shot.
Dito sa inyong favorite in-between sports and entertainment show. This is Game On. Martin Javier here. Of course, on call sa ating first game kanina na ngayon nag-host dito sa Game On. Ito na as promised. Kung hindi nyo po nakita kanina, babalikan ulit natin yung mga nangyari sa ating opening week. It was a very exciting opening week in the NCAA. Tignan natin yung mga naging action. Panoorin natin to.
It is billed to become the greatest season in the history of the league. And so far, NCAA Season 98 has lived up to the hype with scintillating performances, edge-of-your-seat action, and student athletes entering every game with the mindset to achieve greatness every day.
Madison, here's Flores on the break. Flores is good!
On opening day, the Arellano University Chiefs registered a 63-58 victory over host school Emilio Aguinaldo College.
Shane Menina all the way!
Comebacking point guard Shane Menina led the way for AU with 15 points and 5 rebounds. Following that contest, Mapua University flexed their muscles against San Beda University as they dealt the Red Lions a 66-55 loss.
What a move by Arvin Gamboa!
Arvin Gamboa was named player of the game as he finished with a team-high 12 points. Noong linggo naman, dinomina ng University of Perpetual Health System Dalta Altas ang JRU Heavy Bombers 84-60.
Barcuma all the way!
Gumawa ng career-high 22 points si Ray Joey Barcuma para sa kanyang kupunan na nagnanais na makabalik muli sa Final Four ngayong season. Sa sumunod na bakbakan, pinataob ng Benilde Blazers ang LPU Pirates 86-69.
He kicks it out, Naive for 3, and Naive!
Nanguna para sa CSB si Robbie Naive na may 18 puntos.
Down to a 6-point lead for the Stags!
Nung Martes, tinalo ng San Sebastian ang AU habang nanonood ang mga dating stars ng Golden Stags na sina Alin Bulanadi at RK Ilagan. Sa sobrang bilib ni na Alin at RK sa mga dati nilang kakampi sa kolehiyo, nagsabi sila na aabot sa finals ang Baste ngayong season. Nakabawi naman ang mga bedista sa pangalawang laro kontra sa EAC 85-56. 16-3 ang naipasok ng Red Lions sa laban na yun. At nung Miyerkules, munti ka nang matalo ang defending back-to-back champion Letran Knights sa JRU. Lamang ang Heavy Bombers mula first quarter hanggang fourth quarter. Isang maayos na offensive play na lang ang kinailangan ng JRU para makamit ang panalo. Kaya lang, naagaw ni Kurt Rayson ang inbound pass sa endgame at naitabla ang laro sa pamamagitan ng isang three-pointer. Nagtapos si Rayson na may 31 points, career high niya sa NCAA. Malaking rason kung bakit nagsimula ang pagdepensa nila ng Corona sa tagumpay. Lastly, LPU shocked the league by scoring the first major upset of the season with a 76-67 win over last year's finalist, Mapua University. That, ladies and gentlemen, was an eventful first 4 game days. So expect things to get a whole lot more interesting as we go along here in NCAA Season 98. Achieve greatness every day.
Week 1 filled with competitive games and surprises. Unpredictable results and po naging tema sa Week 1 natin sa NCAA Season 98. And to add to that, meron din mga bagong pangalan, mga bagong players na nagpakitang gilas para sa kanilang teams. Speaking of, we are going to preview one of them here. Focus on one guy here na talagang ibang klase ang pinakitang performance dun sa kanilang opening game of the season. Tignan natin, silipin natin kung sino nga ba ang ating NCAA Power Player of the Week. Panoorin natin to.
Oh, a slam dunk!
Madalas nating nadidinig ang kasabihang height is might sa larong basketball. Pero nitong opening weekend ng NCAA, hindi katangkaran, ngunit puso ang nangibabaw sa hardcourt. 5'5" lamang ang taas ng second-year point guard ng Perpetual Altas na si Ray Joey Barcuma. At nung tawagin ang kanyang pangalan sa second quarter ng kanilang laro kontra JRU, agad-agad nang lumipad ang player na binansagang Peter Pan.
Ayan na!
Kakasabi lang natin, pagpasok nito, mag-take over agad.
Nagbago ang lahat sa pagpasok ni Barcuma na tubong Valencia Bukidnon. Ang momentum ng laro, biglang pumabor sa kanyang kupunan.
Barcuma tumatakbo, Barcuma to Rason, Rason all the way!
Nahawa ang kanyang mga kakampi sa kanyang intensity. Ibang klaseng kombinasyon ng bilis at tapang ang ating nasaksihan.
Yan yung yan yung favorite spot ngayon nitong mga batang to, no?
Nakaapat na agaw sa laro si Barcuma. Pero ang ikinagulat ng mga fans ay ang kanyang improved outside shooting.
Wow! Barcuma faking the pass.
Nung nakaraang season kasi, 4 lang ang kanyang naipasok mula sa 3. Kaya naman pinakita ni Barcuma dito na meron siyang mga bagong dinagdag sa kanyang laro.
Another one!
Career high 22 points ang binuhos ni Ray Joey Barcuma sa kanilang unang panalo. Malinaw na malinaw at walang kaduda-duda na si Peter Pan ang dapat nating hirangin bilang NCAA Power Player of the Week.
Ang ating pinakaunang NCAA Season 98 Power Player, Ray Joey Peter Pan Barcuma. What an explosive first game for him. 22 points, 10 out of 11 from the field, 4 takeaways. Unfortunately po kay Peter Pan Barcuma, hindi masyado naging maganda yung laro niya kanina. But expect a bounce back performance from this guy in their next game. And speaking of the next game, this afternoon, matapos po yung exciting game natin kanina, Arellano Perpetual 61-59, we go to another competitive matchup. San Sebastian Stags, unang game nila, pinataob nila yung naglaro kanina. The Arellano Chiefs, 60-51 ang kalaban po. CSB Blazers, who also opened the season on a winning note. Benilde Blazers ang mga kalaban po ng San Sebastian. So abangan nyo po yan. Benilde Blazers 1-0 as well. Nakita nyo sa weekend review natin kanina. They also won their first game against the LPU Pirates. So this should be an exciting matchup. And bringing us along in that game, San Sebastian Stags and Benilde Blazers. Kuya Andre Felix and Big Bo Belga back on the court. Nagpa-burger. Ipa-burger yung dalawa. Tingin naman naman yan. Tingin naman kami dito. Sana maambunan kami dito. Yan po, abangan niya po ang kulitan ni Kuya Andre Felix at Big Bo Belga sa ating next game, San Sebastian kontra Benilde Blazers. And that does it for us here in this edition, a Friday edition on the show. This has been Martin Javier bringing you along in your favorite in-between and sports and entertainment show. This is Game On!
sasabugin ang simbahan?
Bakit hindi?
Poki, totoo ba ang narinig mo? May bomba dito sa simbahan?
Batas ang masusunod at hindi kayo.
Pumayag ka na. Huwag mong hayaang ilaglag ka ng mock mo.
Bakit nalapit ka nalapit sa akin, Elsie? Katawan ko lang ba ang habol mo?
Paglalaban ko mga bagay na gusto ko, hindi ako marunong magparaya.
Nasaan si Martin? Huwag mo na.
Wag na lang! Tuloy mo! Itong cheque. Dolores, ano ba? Kaya mo ko! Halimaw ka! Gusto mo bumait? Pwede kang maging atuba.
Ano sinasabi nito?
Walang bibitiw sa tumitinding laban ni Lolong. Weeknights, 8 p.m.
Nakila!
Hoy!
Bakit ka nakahubad? Bakit wala kang suot?
Bakit ikaw bigla-bigla kang dumadating?
Ano ba ang hinahanap mo sa isang babae?
Ako actually gusto ko simple lang eh.
Simple lang.
Hindi yung masyadong ano ba. Gusto ko yung natural beauty.
Patuloy ang painit na aksyon ng inyong NCAA Season 98 inside the Phil-Oil Eco-Oil Center dito po sa lungsod ng San Juan. Kami po ay napapanood live na live sa GTV. At binabati din namin worldwide mga nakatutok natin, nakapuso saan man sa buong mundo via GMA Pinoy TV at GMA News TV International at mga netizens na nakatutok sa gmanetwork.com Ncaa Philippines page, sa YouTube, sa Facebook at sa Twitter. Mainit na bakbakan kanina sa pagitan ng dating kupunan ni Scottie Thompson, Perpetual Health Altas kontra sa dati namang kupunan ng kanyang mga kakampi ngayon sa pros na sina Kentoy Salado at Darts Pinto ang Arellano Chiefs. Tagumpay ang Chiefs 61-59 sa pangunguna ni Axel Doromal na kumamada ng 19 points. He dished out 4 assists, also grabbed 3 rebounds at may isang steal. Si Doromal po ang nag-best player kanina lamang. At abangan ninyo, matinding bakbakan din ngayong Biyernes bago mag-weekend. Nakikita nyo nga Ichi Altamirano at ang San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags na wage kontra sa Arellano Chiefs. Nung Martes lamang, 60-51, makakalaban nila sila Prince Carlos and the College of St. Benilde Blazers, also fresh off that opening weekend victory over the LPU Pirates, 86-69. Magandang hapon mga kapuso, Andre Felix on the call, kasama nag-iisang extra rice. Mr. Bo Welga, Big Bo, at kasama din natin para makumpleto ang ating broadcast team. We will be having Sofia Rodelas, who will be reporting for the San Sebastian College Recoletos Stags, along with first-timer niya, first day on the job, Miss Julia Ong, who will be doing courtside duties for De La Salle College of St. Benilde Blazers. Pupuntahan namin kayo mamaya, Sofia and Julia, para sa inyong mga unang report bago magsimula ang ating laro. Unahin ko na muna si Big Bo Belga. Papi, bakit hindi ka natutuwa na ako kasama mo?
Hindi, alam ko magiging masaya tong coverage nito eh. So, I'm really excited into
Alam mo, tingin ko dapat tumutong ako dito eh. Baka at least, kahit nakakangawit na nakatingala kay Big Bo eh. Pero Big Bo,
nabanggit ko nga kanina, gandang laban, nakita natin. Di ba, perpetual, kaya pa sana, pero natalo sila ng Arellano kanina, 61-59. Makikita natin ang updated team standings. Maya-maya, kung saan na ba ang ating mga kumulan sa ating first week ng NCAA. Arellano ngayon, 2 wins, isang talo. Letran, kumamada na nung Martes. Nakuha nila yun, muntika pa sila sa GRU noon. Pero itong matindi, yung St. Benilde at San Sebastian, pareho yung may isang panalo nung opening match nila at wala pang talo so far.
Yun nga yung ano doon eh. Kumbaga itong stretch of the week na to until Saturday and Sunday, ano pa lang to, kumbaga appetizer pa lang to sa papunta sa main course eh. Ano pa lang, dalawa, nakatatlo itong Arellano kasi laro sila nung opening day, tapos naglaro ulit sila which is natalo sila. I think they played ito yung San Sebastian na nakatalo sa kanila. And ito naman, ngayon, yung St. Benilde, both came from a win. May mamamarkahan ng isang talo, yung isa, 2 panalo agad.
Sino kaya ang mananatiling malinis ang record so far on opening week ng inyong NCAA Season 19? At sino naman, ang sabi nga ni Big Po, yung mamamarkahan ng isang pagkatalo? Bakit pag sa'yo galing, lagi may pagkain na kasama? Napapasok mo ba yung pagkain?
Eh, syempre, kailangan natin yung mas masarap mag-cover ng laro pagka may pagkain.
Alam mo ano pang masarap i-cover nung laro nga ng San Sebastian ng last game nila? Panalo sila noon, ang saya nila against Arellano. Arellano winning on opening day against the season's host school, EAC. And then dropping nung Martes nga against the Stags here. The final score was 60-51. Makikita natin dito, grabe yung points of turnovers ng San Sebastian. Plus 20 sila nun kontra Arellano.
Talagang, kumbaga, yung lahat ng turnover ng Arellano, i-convert nila sa points. Tapos, ito pa, pinakamalaki isang advantage din ng San Sebastian doon. Itong fast break points, 21-11. Parang, kumbaga, all alone lahat to. All alone lahat to.
At malakas yung third quarter nila noon eh. They had a great third quarter. Their defense set the tone para sa larong yun. 11 yung steals ng San Sebastian in that game. And Coach Egay, yung 11, dun sa 12 na pinalaro niya, nagkaroon ng, actually nakascore para sa San Sebastian. Team captain si Ichiel Tamarano, top scored para sa Stags with 10 points. At nandun din, nanood niya si R.A. Ilagan at si Alin Bulanadin ng mga former San Sebastian Stags. At itong cleared for takeoff, ay itong mamang to, Ken Villapando. 9 points, 4 boards, 2 assists, all in 20 minutes. He averaged close to 9 points, mga 8.7 to be exact. 7.3 rebounds last season, sa season 97. And malaki ang inaasahan dito kay Ken Villapando. Kumbaga, ngayon, inaasahan na siyang mag-breakout season at iangat yung kanyang mga numero compared ng season 97.
Oh, hindi. Yun nga. Kailangan dito may mag-step up para dito sa San Sebastian. Kasi nawala yung JM Calma. Siyempre, sila na yung mga inaasahan dito. Yung mga ano eh. Tsaka yung mabigat yung papel ng JM Calma last season. Yun naman talagang binuhat ng lahat yung San Sebastian.
Mismo.
So, pag alis nun, yun yung inaano mo na sino yung i-step up.
Tama. At nakausap nga kanina ng ating kasamang si Sofia Rodelas, si Ken Villapando at si Coach Egay Macaraya. So let's bring in Sofia with her first report before this game actually starts. Sofia, good afternoon to you.
Alam mo, Andre and Bo, right now, he is not just Kenneth Villapando. He is our main man, our big guy. Yan ang sabi sa akin ni Coach Egay Macaraya nung makausap ko siya tungkol sa laro ni Kenneth. Ani pa niya, nakikita naman daw niya na nag-step up itong si Kenneth para sa team at noon pa man, alam na niya kung gaano kagaling, katapang at ka-agile si Kenneth. So he only hopes na ito'y magtuloy-tuloy. Balik sa inyo.
Tingnan natin kung magtutuloy-tuloy dahil mataas nga ang kumpiyansa nitong si Ken Villapando. Maraming salamat sa iyo. Sofia, ngayon naman pag-usapan natin itong College of St. Benilde Blazers who also was victorious on their first game. That was last Sunday on opening weekend. At the final score there was 86-69. Makikita natin ang mga numero mamaya-maya. Medyo na-traffic lang pero ito na in 3, 2, 1. Eto, makikita natin kalaban ng Lyceum of the Philippines University Pirates. Malaking bagay naman dito para sa CSB, yung bench points. 40-26 outscoring LPU's bench in that game. Kanina pinag-usapan din natin yung fast break points. Di ba? Yung mabilis tumakbo ang San Sebastian. Ito din, 28-15 kumpara dun sa LPU nung linggo.
No, actually yung nagiging tema ng first week nitong season ng NCAA is more on a fast-breaking team eh.
Mabibilis,
Kaya
no?
medyo ano sila, parang ang style nila is magha-hustle sila, magtatrap sila, mag-pressure sila sa backcourt na kumbaga nagkakaroon ng premyo eh. Nagde-turnover, converting into fast break points. Kaya siguro mataas ang fast break points natin ngayon sa mga laro.
Tama, totoo yun. Kasi lalo na yung kakampi mo nga na si Reynang Batak na kasama ko nung Martes. At sabi niya nga, yung basketball ngayon, mas mabilisan na. Dahil sa mga napapanood din natin sa mga ibang liga, kahit sa ibang bansa, di ba? So takbuhan. Talaga yun yung gusto din ngayon na talagang fast-paced, up-tempo ball game.
Hindi, yun kasi yung exciting eh. Siyempre, pagka may fast break points, there's a tendency na merong makakadang. Merong highlights ka makukuha, di ba? Siyempre, yun yung ano, ayaw mo naman yung puro set plays. May matututunan ka sa mga set plays kung ano yung pwedeng plays na magagamit mo sa mga in the future. Pero yung ang gusto ng mga kabataan kasi ngayon, pag may steal, may fast break, syempre may highlights. Yun yung mga ano nila.
At ang magdidictate niyan, yung point guard. And Robbie Naive for CSB was just really huge in their opening game. 18 points, 5 boards, 2 assists, also with 2 steals, all in 23 minutes of play. He was averaging 12.9 points per game, 3.3 rebounds, and 2 assists para sa College of St. Benilde last season. So itong mga numero na to, ito ay pangitain pa lang, o sign of things to come para kay Robbie Naive in this season.
Ito talaga nung first game nila, nagpakita talaga siya. Kaya lang kasi ito, Dre, ewan ko ha, ayaw kong batiin. Every time na nagko-cover ako ng CSB, etong dalawang to, Naive tsaka yung Ghost of...
Nalala ko.
Oo, diba?
Nalala
ewan ko, ayaw kong batiin sa araw na to.
Alam mo, nalala ko nga, Big Bo, kasi last season, magkasama din tayo. CSB, pati, hindi ko alam kung San Sebastian din kalaban.
JRU.
Oo, pero naalala ko, sabi ni Coach Charles, Big Bo, wag ka nang kasi malas ka daw sa kanya. Tingnan natin.
Nangyari yun sa Green Hills. Walang panalo yung JRU. Nag-cover tayong dalawa. Ayaw na mabalikan ni Coach Charles.
And speaking of Coach Charles, may balita ang ating bagong kasamahan this season. Puntahan natin si Julia Ong reporting for CSB. Good afternoon, Julia.
Andre and Bo, the CSB Blazers are truly bringing the heat as they start season 98 with the win. But just so you know, head coach Charles Chu won't be here today for his feeling under the weather. Pero assistant coach Paulo Layog will be taking over. Ani naman ni Coach Pau, he will just instill what Coach Charles wants and have established para sa kanyang mga players. And these are to value each possession, to protect the ball, and to be tougher. Tara naman, abangan natin kung paano itong CSB Blazers blaze their way up as the season goes. Back to you.
Thank you, Julia, and welcome to the broadcast team. There is Robbie Naive. Mukhang ready na sumabak against San Sebastian in today's game. Tama nga si Julia, wala si Coach Charles Tew. Siya ay nag-tweet din naman kanina. Sabi niya, he's feeling sick. Get well sa'yo, Coach Charles. Sana nanonood ka and sana pagaling ka muna. Pero yun nga, nabanggit nga din ni Julia na assistant coach Paulo Layog, siyang first assistant. Siya mag-take over dito as head coach. Head coaching debut ni Coach Pau dito sa NCAA. At ngayon, bago tayong sumabak sa laro, we'll take a really quick break. But when we return, it will be action time between the College of St. Benilde Blazers against the San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags. Dito lamang sa inyong NCAA Season 98 live on GTV.
Ang three-peat chasing Letra Knights haharapin ng new and improved lineup ng Arellano Chiefs. Tapos raring to go ng Mapua Cardinals. Na-testingin ang skills ng San Sebastian Golden Stags. Back-to-back bigating matches ang makikita ninyo this Sunday. This is your NCAA Season 98 on GTV. Dalawang teams in need of heroes. Sino sa kanilang mamamayani sa unang laro? Sa second game naman maglalaban ang teams na may gustong patunayan. This Saturday, EAC versus JRU at San Beda kontra LPU. This is your NCAA Season 98 on GTV. Ang
Sobrang sa kape yung floor director natin. Medyo kinakabahan. Oy, nag-message na si Coach Charles to you. Big Bo, basahin mo yung message ni Coach Charles sa'yo. Sige, sige.
Kita mo naman, Ray, alam niya may baon ako. I-message agad tayo na sana swerte ka. Huwag kang mag-alala, Brad. Pag kayo nanalo ngayon, pakakainin mo ko.
Si Coach Mike, syempre, lagi naka-backpack. Ayan, kanina hindi niya pasuot. Ngayon, suot na niya. College of St. Benilde and San Sebastian. Fresh off victories sa kanilang mga unang laro dito sa Season 98. Sabi nga ni Big Bo Belga kanina, magkakaalamanan na kung sino bang unang mamamarkahan ng pagkatalo at sino naman ang mananatiling walang pagkatalo dito sa Season 98. Because whoever wins will go up 2-0. And malaking bagay yun. Dahil Big Bo, babalik tayo sa ating double round robin. Nalala mo last season, single round lang. So mabilis yun. Ito, mahaba ang season natin. Pero gano'n ka-importante na sa una pa lang, sunod-sunod na yung panalo.
Hindi, importante ito kasi nga para pagka nagkaroon ka man ng mistake, magkaroon ka ng mga talo, ma-cover up.
At ngayon naman, puntahan natin si Noel Villar, ating Coliseum announcer para sa starting lineups for today's game.
Ito po ang inyong NCAA Season 98. Achieve greatness every day. Live ngayon sa GTV Worldwide sa pamamagitan ng GMA Pinoy TV at GMA News TV International. At may live streaming pa sa gmanetwork.com, NCAA Philippines website, at sa YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Welcome back to the Feel Oil Echo Oil Center as we continue with the elimination round in today's main game, featuring the San Sebastian College Recoletos and the College of St. Benilde is Season 98 Men's Basketball of your NCAA. Let's first call out the starters of your San Sebastian Golden Stags. At forward number 3, Tristan Filibrico. At center number 7, Jesse Somoda. The other forward number 12, Jacob Shanoda. At guard number 22, Alex Tesoyo. And the other guard number 23, Kenneth Villapando. Their head coach is Egay Bacaraya. Check out now the starters of your CSB Blazers. At forward number 0, Will Gossam. At guard number 8, Miguel Oxon. The other forward number 12, Miguel Cortesa. The other guard number 26, Jose Culian.
Makikita natin ang starting lineups. Simulan na natin sa San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags in bright yellow today. Alex Tesoyo, Ken Villapando, Jesse Sumoda, Shanoda, and Tristan Filibrico ang magsisimula para kay Coach Egay Bacaraya. So, walang changes. Meanwhile, para naman sa College of St. Benilde Blazers, may mga pagbabago sa starting lineup. Wala nga sa Coach Charles. In case you're just tuning in, Coach Charles, hope you get well soon. He is feeling under the weather. Ating mga opisyales sa larong nito, Crew Chief Dor Wacon, Referee Kent Tabora, and John Tangkion. CSB in green, San Sebastian in yellow. Noong unang laro ng College of St. Benilde, Robbie Naive started and he will be coming off the bench in this game. Miggy Oxon will be starting. Si JC Culyar lang ang natira sa starting lineup na sinumulan nga nung kanilang unang laro last Sunday. Miggy Corteza also will be starting again. This will be his second start for this season. And makikita din natin si Will Gozum, who came off the bench na kanilang opening laro, will start against San Sebastian. Unang possession for the green shirts, De La Salle College of St. Benilde Blazers. Let's see if they will be off to a great start, winning Sunday's game on opening weekend against the Lyceum of the Philippines University Pirates. Good drive, Gozum kicks it out. Here's a corner three.
First possession pa lang, kita mo na agad, pressure agad. Talagang magiging intense tong laro to.
Si Sumoda, medyo malaki din yung kaha. Parang, sinasabi ko lang naman. Hindi ko pinapahiwating na parang Big Bo Belga. Tumatakbo ngayon si Corteza, natapikan. San Sebastian on the run to stop and pop. Now, no good there. Para kay Desoyo, and here's Gozum. We know Gozum can bring down the ball. Olson was close. Back to Gozum. In and out para sa unang attempt ni Will Gozum. Lakalam. That 6'9" frame gets the offensive board. Di nga lang nakakonvert.
Makikita mo ngayon talagang attack to the basket sila. They're not settling for outside shots. Kanina libre na si Oxum doon. Medyo nag-fumble. Nabitawan niya, inatake niya, inanap niya si Gozum. Oops, strip.
Stolen away, Cuellar. Coaching staff asking for a foul. Actually, hinihingi pa kanila ang sportsmanlike. Pero there is first assistant coach ni Charles Yu, Coach Paulo Layo. I asked him, paano kayo nagkakilala ni Coach Charles? Sabi niya, casual lang kasi he was also kasama sa coaching team sa isa sa mga pro teams. Tapos nag-over nga si Coach Charles. And then kung gusto na nagkakilala, tapos in-invite si Coach Charles. So nag-invite mismo kay Coach Pau na pumunta sa College of St. Benilde. That was 2017 when Coach D.Y. Tang was still here. First year nila yun. At na-appreciate ni Coach Pau yung tiwala sa kanya. Sabi niya, he remains to be forever grateful for the opportunity. Meanwhile, yes! Para sa tres! Para sa College of St. Benilde, courtesy of JC Cuellar.
Ito yung alam ko maganda rin ang nilaro nito last game. Kasama to ni Robin Naibe. Actually, I think they have 4 guys who's in double figure. Doon sa game nila against LBU. And yun yung kailangan mo sa every ball game na to. Everybody should contribute at least 4 to 5 guys in double figures para hindi naman nahihirapan yung talagang mga key players.
Desoyo puts San Sebastian on the scoreboard. He missed on that perimeter J, pero nakuha niya yung Nintes, puts it back in. CSB, nabanggit mo nga, 4 yung nag-double figures in their opening weekend win against LPU. It was Naive with 18, Opson scored 13, Cuellar had 12, Gozum also with 12.
Kita mo naman yung balance ni Coach Charles, talagang balance na balance. The question now is kung paano sila maglaro with Coach Pau.
Meanwhile, Miggy Corteza converts there. Puntahan naman natin ulit si Sofia Rodelas with his report on the San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags.
Maraming salamat, Andre and Go. Kung akalain daw ng lahat na humina ang depensa ng San Sebastian matapos mawala ang isa sa kanilang mga key players si JM Calma, lahat daw tayo ay nagkakamali. Ani ni Kenneth Villapando, pinaigting ng San Sebastian lalo ang kanilang chemistry at synergy ngayong panibagong season. Mas pinaganda pa daw ang flow ng kanilang puwensa laban sa pisikal na kupunan. Kaya naman sa puntong ito, sistema, tiwala sa sarili at sa isa't isa ang panibagong susi upang umarangkada patungo sa panalo. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Sofia. Sabi ko nga kanina, aantayin ko lang mga tres. Ito si Jessie Sumoda. Baka pwede lang ikumpara sa aking partner na si Big Bo Belga. Anong masasabi mo doon sa tres si Jessie Sumoda kanina?
Ayun nga, makikita mo naman. Hindi naman titira ng 3-point shot kung hindi niya pinapractice.
Sana yung Sumoda ulit. Bigay nyo kay Sumoda. Para makakumpara natin kay Extra Rice Big Bo Belga.
Ewan ko ba dito sa mga na GTV at ang GTV?
Oh, ito. President Sumoda for 3. Sayang.
Talagang gusto nilang pinag-cover ako yung mga kasing lalaki ko rin. Last time si Umali. Di ba?
Ito. O, tingnan natin. Ayan, no? Pick and pop. Jessie, kaliwete nga lang to si Jessie. Pero nakikita ko ba sa kanya? Yung big man.
Actually.
Alam ko malayo pa syempre. Pero di ba nakakatuwa mapanood yung mga ganyang bata?
Siyempre hindi pa matutuwa ka kasi nga, yung mga ganyang kalalaki, hindi nagiging hindrance sa kanila yung kalakihan nila, yung katabaan nila, they really wanna play. Kumbaga, may gusto silang patunayan. Eh, pag kinumpara mo sa akin to, Brad, kakain pa to ng maraming brown rice. Joke lang.
Brown rice, hindi white rice?
White rice lang tayo, Brad. Di natin kilala yun. Sana
po yung mga nakatutok na yung hapon sa GTV. at worldwide sa GMA Pinoy TV at GMA News TV International. Natutuwa sa napapanood na laro ngayon. DLS CSB Blazers against SSCR Golden Stags. Andre Felix kasama former NCAA standout, former PCU Dolphin na si Big Bo Belga. Nakalain nyo nga po, na-cover ko pa si Big Bo. 2007 ba yun? 8?
Huwag mo nang bagitin yung taon kasi makakalata yung edad natin dalawa.
Mas halata nga sa akin kasi na-cover pa kita. College game mo, NCAA. CSB, lamang ng dalawa dito. 4 minutes gone by in our first quarter. Another exciting one to end the week before we head on to the weekend. And Miggy Oxon. And Oxon so far, so good.
Ito rin, isa rin ang magandang nilaro tulad na last game nila. I think he also has double figure. Yun lang.
Si Oxon, tinanong ko nga kanina si Coach Pao masasabi ba nating rookie? Kasi 4 ang rookies ng De La Salle College of St. Benilde. Si Pat Di Mayuga, si Mike Mara, at si Josh Kahukom. Kasama na nga dyan si Miggy Oxon. Rookie siya sa NCAA pero hindi naman siya stranger sa collegiate basketball. And we will take a quick break. Manatili lamang nakatutok dito sa GTV para sa inyong NCAA Season 98.
My brothers, my family, and my loved ones. Spin move. Wheelgasm. Maybe LIVESTREAM, depending chance. To not be good enough. Winning a championship was when I was still young.
Tayo po ay nagbabalik live on GTV para sa inyong NCAA Season 98. Lamang ang De La Salle College of St. Benilde Blazers, 9-5. At ngayon, balikan natin ang panic ng CSB sa pamamagitan ng report na ito from Julia Ong.
Andre and Joe, the San Sebastian Golden Stags are known to be a team of physicality. Kung kaya't dito na naman papasok ang reminder ni Coach Pao na he wants them to be tough, not just mentally but also physically. Nakausap ko rin ang team captain nila na si JC Colliar, and coming into today's game, they will focus more on rebounding dahil ito ang key advantage na meron ang Golden Stags. Sabi mo nga, Bo, expect that this game will be a game of pressure. Dito din natin makikita kung paano isa sa isip at isa sa puso ng CSB Blazers ang laging paalala sa kanila. That's all for now. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Julia Ong. There is Coach Paolo Layo. Tinanong nga natin kanina si Coach Pao sa dugout. Ako mismo. Nanonood si Coach Charles Liu, di ba? Oh. Sabi ko, Coach Pao, may gagawin ka ba na panibago na hindi ginagawa ni Coach Charles? Sabi niya, hindi. Kung ano yung pinapano ni Coach Charles, yun lang yung gagawin ko. Kaya he's still doing things, yung continuity ni Coach Charles. Kasi mahirap naman, baka magalit si Coach Charles kay Coach Pao kung may gawin siyang kakaiba sa gusto talagang mangyari ni Coach Charles Liu.
Hindi kasi syempre hindi naman for the whole season Isang laro lang naman mawawala si Coach Charles and yun nga, before the shot of Lepalam, the free throw, nag-commit na pangatlong foul yung aking tropa.
Jesse Samoda.
Oo, third foul. Yun lang.
Masyado kang iniidolo 3 fouls.
Before that, committed an offensive foul. Medyo hinalikan ni Lipalam yung siko ni Sumoda. Pagdating doon, tinake advantage nila yung foul trouble ni Sumoda. Hinatake nila. And he committed the foul kay Lipalam. And yun yung ayaw mo kung ikaw yung San Sebastian. Parang siya lang yung big man dito
Hinihingi ni Makoy Marcos. Sabi niya wala daw foul. Pero wala pa rin ng San Sebastian. Ito, nakuha ng CSB. The Blazers are running. Oxon, good drop pass. Hindi nga lang makakonvert si Makoy Marcos. But Marcos gets the ball back. Bozum in the middle, loses the leather. Possession will stay shot clock. Suico comes in for the first time here in this game.
Ito yung mga second unit na ng mga both coaches na pumapasok. Hindi pa lang natin nakikita dito si Naive.
Ito na, right on cue. Heading to the official stable. Meanwhile, basket inside by Mark Sakbo.
Ganda nung atake ni Gulyar with the baseline. Nakita niya, nag-commit yung big man. Trinap pa siya sa big man niya.
Makikita natin ulit yan. Panigurado with 4:37 remaining here in the first quarter. Here it is. Here's Gulyar's baseline drive, and then right away, dropping off to the last second to Mark Sampo.
And dito naman sa kabila, siya naman, they're committing turnovers. Offensive foul na naman.
Ito ang pinakamalaking kalamangan ng DLS CSB Blazers, 13-5. You can even extend this lead. Naive already in the game, working off the ball. So si Marcos ang play that point position. Here is Sako. Nakita si Gozum underneath. And Gozum powers his way through for that basket.
Kanina, hingi siya ng foul. The referee is not calling it. Pero in this possession, talagang ginuhard niya na. Binangga niya yung nasa harap niya. Ito naman, Archie Altamirano. Umatake. And one.
Basket na, ipangda pa, and Altamirano. Tingnan natin tong atake ni Gozum sa loob. Wala ka na magagawa talaga doon. Sa depensa, taas mo lang yung kamay mo.
Taas mo lang. Kanina kasi hingi ng foul. Hindi niya makonvince yung referee na talagang foul eh.
Big Bo, sino yung para sa'yo, yung mahirap bantayan sa ganun? Yung pag nakakuha ng buwelo, yung kahit anong bangga mo, nakakaangat pa rin at nagagawa ng paraan maipasok yung bola.
Ako dati si Eric Mint.
Eric Mint talaga.
Pagka yun, kumatawa na sa ilalim yun. Wala na.
Kahit binabangga, kahit nakataas kami, wala.
Kahit dumalawa, ang bantay ni Eric Mint, baka pag sumakay kami sa likod nun, sama pa kami sa taas. Kung pwede lang sumakay.
Sumabay ka pa, no? 15-7 is our tally. New faces on the floor as well. For both teams. Jimboy Pastoran nasa loob na rin para sa TLS CSB na agaw ng San Sebastian Altamirano all the way again. The basket and the foul for Ncaa Altamirano.
Grabe. From defensive end to offensive side, talagang inatake niya si Naive. Siya pa dumipensa kay Naive kanina. Na-istilan niya. Dire-diretso. Apat yung St. Benilde doon. Hindi niya ininda. Kita mo naman, nasa likod yung Naive. Inatake niya pa rin. Oops. Nenduan tayo. 4 points para kay Altamirano.
Yan yung gusto mo para sa isa sa mga inaasahan. Kung ikaw si Coach Egay. Yung aggressiveness, yung agresibo, atake ng atake kahit mamintis ulitin. Bibigyan na ng isa pang free throw because of lane violation ang DLS CSB Corteza.
Lane violation. Substitute free throw for Ncaa.
Yun yung mga gusto mo sa mga players eh. Pagka star player mo, veterano mo, na pagpasok pa lang, magti-take charge na agad. Alternate free throws, pasok para kay Altamirano. You already have 5 points.
5 puntos na para kay Ncaa Altamirano. Nabanggit nga ni Big Bo. Under 4 to play. Corteza! Lumabas. Pumasok ulit. 3 puntos para kay Miggy Corteza. 5 puntos na rin ang kinakamada ni Corteza today. Altamirano, very aggressive. Nagkak Rosari. Offensive rebound. Second time here. Dalawang possession para sa San Sebastian and a holding foul. Ito tawag. Mukhang tatawagan nito either si Marcos. It is called on Miggy Corteza. Ito yung tres.
Yun yung sinasabing lumabas na, pumasok pa. Sa ano natin ngayon, si Coach Charles ang nanonood ng may chip, may juice. Coach Charles, baka malapit ka lang dito, pwede mo kayo padalhan, first quarter pa lang.
Meanwhile, not feeling well nga eh. Pero gandang basket doon para sa San Sebastian kanina. Pinakamalaking kalamangan ng DLS CSB. Umabot pa yan sa 8. Corteza, two-man Marcos. Babalik kay Miggy Corteza. 6 to shoot. Corteza goes baseline and Corteza!
Ito yung player niya last season na injury. Nawala sa ano niya, kaya medyo nag-iba yung takbo nung laro nung mga kasama niya.
7 points now for Corteza. 2:37 remaining in the first. CSB up by 8.
Hello, welcome to 24 Seconds with me, Kai. Kung hindi ako Arellano Chief, ang next school ko is San Beda. Ang hidden talent ko ay sumayaw. Yun na, buzzer na. Hello, welcome to 24 Seconds with me, Kai.
Sir Dax Castellano of last season's host school, College of St. Benilde, did a fantastic job noong season 97. Siya ang head ng management committee last season. And Mr. Frank Gusi from University of Perpetual Health System, Dalta, also in attendance here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City.
Dre, masyadong marami nagmamahal kay Coach Charles. Tinatanong kung bakit wala.
Sino nagtatanong?
Si Coach Kaloy. Tinatanong kung bakit wala si Coach Charles.
Oh, good afternoon to Coach Kaloy Garcia. Ikaw na magpaliwanag kung bakit wala si Charles Stew ngayon. Meanwhile, bago mo banggitin, Mr. Estefanio Buquiron Jr. from this season's host school. Itong Emilio Aguinaldo College. Okay, so hinahanap ni Coach Kaloy Garcia si Charles Stew. Para doon sa mga nakapanood lamang, Big Bo Belga, bakit nga wala si Charles Stew today?
Hindi ko rin alam. Hindi, masama rin ang pakiramdam. Siyempre, we still have this, yung mga protocol from the government na pag masama ang pakiramdam, huwag muna pupunta rito.
Meanwhile, the three-pointer by Ncaa Altamirano brings him to 8 points. Nives, corner jumper, no go. And San Sebastian now here down 7 but feeling it. Good attack, good drop pass. Para kay Amar Kosari.
Parang pinakukumit niya lang lahat ng depensa. Pag-atake niya, nakukumit yung big man. Ito naman, bumawi agad itong CSB Blazers. Ang bilis.
Jimboy Pastoran naman sa kabila, ganun kabilis. At yung pinag-usapan natin, Big Bo, kids nowadays, teams really want to play fast, just up-tempo basketball.
Parang kumbaga, less than 10 seconds, kung makaka-score, i-score na sila. Oh, ang offensive rebound nito. Para kay Yang Bing. Skinny guy, parang, pag ginano mo, parang si Mala Calvin na buhay ba yung itsura nito mga narito. Ang lakas tumalon eh.
Grabe din mga bata ngayon lumandag. 24-19 is the score. Makukuha muli ng San Sebastian. Tumatakbo and look at this move. Medyo nabitin. Nakuha niya muli. But an offensive foul.
Yun lang. Tinulak niya ng konti. Konti lang naman. Kaya lang nasa harap yung referee natin. Talagang hindi makakalusot. Ito yung fast break kanina.
Saktong-sakto. And then this handoff and the 3 by Ichi is good. And look at this drive and then drop pass. Okay, Amar Kosari and then sa kabila naman. Umawi ka agad ang DLSC. Ganito kabilis. Back and forth we go.
Hirap na yung cameraman natin. Kakahabol yung bola kung nasaan. Ang bibilis itong bata to. Yung cameraman natin na hihilo na. Okay pa ba kayo dyan mga cameraman? Si Corteza, continue yung kanyang magandang offensive dito. Ito yung nawala kay Coach Charles last season eh. Dahil alam ko na injury to eh. Bago mag-playoffs, na injury itong bata to.
Well, he seems to be 100% and good to go, healthy. Si Miggy Corteza, 11 points. First player in double figures in this game. Si Miggy Corteza again in their first game in season 98 against the LPU Pirates on Sunday. Corteza just had 18 minutes of action. Altamirano. Medyo natapik yung kanyang attempt for 3. Tumatakbo. DLS CSB. Stop and pop 3. All air. And Bullar apologizes to the coaching staff and bench of the Blazers.
Yung puntos ni Corteza, nung first game nila, ginawa niya rito sa first quarter pa lang itong game na to. Lagpas pa.
Ilabas muna ni Coach Egay Macaraya si Ncaa Altamirano. Give him a breather. Under 30 seconds to play here in the first. Step back jumper gets fouled.
Ari ba talagang ano yan? Hindi ba Aryan? Di ba?
Si Ari yan.
Ari ba?
Oo.
Kala ko si Aryan eh.
Sige nga, banggitin mo ang pangalan niya. Ang pangalan niya. Buenga Ari. Pinanganak yan sa Quezon City.
Parang mas bagay sa kanya R. Rafael R. Doon po sa mga nanonood sa atin, hindi po kayo aantokin, sigurado ko dyan. Dahil si Andre ang kasama ko. Magiging masaya tong coverage nito.
Hindi ako makafocus. Mag-debate mo, Belga. Ang kasama natin. 6-point game. Shot clock is dead. To beat the buzzer to end the first quarter. What a basket there by kay Jimboy Pastorani. Gets a hug from the masked man, Migs Oxon. And what a first quarter we just witnessed here. Pag-arali yung San Sebastian, dun magsa-step up ang College of St. Benilde. They're up by 8 to end the first 10 minutes of play. 28 to 20 second quarter when we return. Dito lamang sa inyong NCAA Season 98 live on GTV.
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
We will never get lost because we have our parents.
Kumusta, Alexandra? Salamat at nakapunta ka rito.
Come with me for a tour of the world's biggest IKEA store.
Being a PWD kasi in the Philippines is quite difficult.
Yun yung engineer niyo. Babae pala.
Bakit nga ba tila nabura sa kasaysayan ang sistema ng pagsusulat na ito?
Always stay updated with the latest news in the country and around the world through GMA News and Public Affairs Facebook and YouTube news feeds.
We're coming to you live from inside Eco Oil Center in San Juan City. Coach Egay Macaraya talking to his boys, his team, down 8 here to end the first quarter. Before we begin with the second period, 28 to 20 is our tally. And now sitting in for Coach Charles Stew is his first assistant coach, Paolo Layo. Coach Charles feeling under the weather. He actually even tweeted earlier today, si Coach Charles. That was 3 hours ago. And he did tweet na pretty sick today, so I'm going to have to miss our game versus San Sebastian. Really bummed and disappointed I won't be there with our team. I have full faith in my staff to help guide our team, hopefully for a win. Coach Charles, get well. After the first quarter, so far so good. His coaching staff holding the fort down, solid, trying to get win number 2 in as many games to start season 98. Tignan natin starters points. Ito 22 to 5, so plus 17. Lamang na lamang ang starters in terms of offensive output para sa CSB.
Nakita mo yung atake ng Malahan. So from nowadays yung mga bata, yung mga bigs, they already have the attack doon sa ibabaw. Wina-one-on-one nila talaga. Yikes, nag-awesome ito, Skalat.
Kaya na lang ibaba yung bola eh, no?
Marunong na sila, meron na, alam mo yung meron ng handles.
Unlike dati kasi, like even in the 80s, the 90s, di ba? Bigay mo sa big man sa poste, di ba? Hindi mag-ooperate. Pero ang dami na rin kasi natin nakikita na mga mahaba na bata ngayon, mga players, young players. And even if you want to go international, di ba? Mga Kevin Durant, mga Giannis Antetokounmpo, na mga 7-footer na kayang ibaba at itakbo yung bola.
Hindi madali para pag-aralan yung mga gano'n na talagang mahirap.
At syempre hindi sa dahil partner kita, si Rafael Ake, younger brother ni Mike Ake, by the way, gets a foul here against Prince Carlos. CSB operating. Here's Oxon, fires away with a 3, no go. Alam mo, hindi sa binobola kita dahil partner kita, pero Big Bo, pinaka-deceptive, one of the most deceptive moves I've seen na galaw mo. Yung up fake mo from up top sa labas, tapos biglang napepeke yung bantay mo.
Madami pa naluloko eh. Ewan ko ba? Ang tagal-tagal na move na yun. Madami pang nabibiktima.
It's a corner 3, but he was fouled taking the 3. So Mark Sanko will head to the line for 3 free throws. Will Gozum about to check back in the game.
Yun naman yung ayaw mo, Dre. Yung pagka mag-close out ka ng lagpas, matatamaan mo yung shooter and you will commit a foul. 3 points pa.
Si Unang tinawagan ng personal foul. Naive also getting ready to check back in the game. Sako.
Sa pangalawa.
So far, gets a first one, misses the second, split, and he's 1 of 3 on that free throw. Those free throw attempts.
Pag tinignan mo sa ng free throws, wala dun sa regular line ng free throws eh. Parang one step away siya.
Lahat. So pumunta sa loob, natapik ni Will Gozum, tumatakbo ang Blazers. Nice touch pass. And yes, para sa tres, para kay JC Cullar. What we didn't and what we want to highlight there na hindi natin masyadong napansin, si Oxon with that touch pass. Makikita natin on the break here. Binalik agad. Pagpasa ni Cullar kay Oxon, the touch pass back to Cullar who knocks down the triple. And that forces Egay Macaraya to call another timeout. We'll be right back.
Life hasn't been easy lately, so we're here to make your day, featuring amazing, funny, and heartwarming stories to bring you something bright and sweet and get you dancing through tough times. Simple joys that remind us of the many reasons we can still smile. Cleanse your timeline with Make Your Day. Join us on YouTube and Facebook and share your stories too. Let's spread more awesome, wholesome content out there. Make your day!
Mabilis magbago ang mundo at ang daming naiisip ng tao. Hatid ng Next Now ang latest sa science and technology, maging updated sa groundbreaking inventions.
Hello there.
At mga makabago.
33-21, this is now the biggest lead para sa DLS CSB Blazers. An 11-point advantage. Again, that was the play before the timeout was called. The masked man, si Biggs Oxon. So far, doing everything on the floor para sa Blazers. The absence of Coach Charles too. Again, feeling under the weather. Hopefully he feels better, ready for their next game. Oxon, 2 points and an assist so far. Gone by sa ating second quarter. Balikan naman natin si Sofia Rodelas with an update on the Stags.
Thank you, Andrew and Bro. We have to play defense to translate into offense. Yan ang sabi ni Coach Egay Macaraya on ano ba ang strategy nila ngayong season 98. But right now, he is having trouble trouble because none of the players are trying to call the shots. Ani pa niya, there's no reason to hesitate when you're in possession of the ball. They have to stay put and not give up because that's one of the ways to catch up with the fast-paced CSB. Yun na lang muna. Back to you, gentlemen.
Maraming salamat, Sophia. Oxon again for 3. That time hits the front iron. One man ahead, but naagaw ni Robby Naive. Balik sa DLS CSB ang bola. Here's Oxon. Hand off to Gozum. Fires the 3. Short on that attempt from the outside. Still an 11-point advantage for the green shirts. And a block foul will be called on Mix Oxon.
In the couple of possessions itong St. Benilde, they were talagang inaano nila ina-attempt nila sa labas naman eh. Kanina nung first quarter, puro sila sa loob, ngayon naman, kinikick out nila sa labas. And binalik na rin ni Coach Egay si Altamirano dahil medyo naglalak sila on offense. Medyo kailangan nila ng go-to guy. Dahil yung aking ang tropa foul trouble.
Si Jesse Sumoda. Pinasok na rin si Mike Mara for the first time here ni Coach Pao Layog. Balikan natin ang side naman ng DLS CSB with this update from Julia Ong.
Para kay Coach Pao, he doesn't care about the offense. It will come. All they have to do is play defense. At alam nyo, nabanggit yan ni Coach Charles Chu during their last game na all he wants his team is to play a little bit faster, lalo na ngayong season na ito. At ang reminder nga ni JC Collier sa kanyang teammates is to box out and let the guards do their rebound. Yun na muna, balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat sa iyo, Julia. And Coach Paulo Layog holding down the fort here. So far, so good. Naive with the up fake. 3-second violation ang itatawag kay Will Gozum. There is first assistant coach, Paulo Layog. It's not his first time as the head coach though. Sabi niya naman, ng mga pre-season leagues, even mga Philoy leagues, pag wala si Coach Charles, siya yung umaga nagmamando. So talagang nandun yung tiwala at kumpiyansa ni Coach Charles kay Coach Pao.
Oh, yun ang kagandahan pag meron kang assistant coaches na talagang maaasahan mo pagka-absent ka. And yun nga, kung ano man yung sistema natin na niraran nila, hindi naman iibahin yun to just one game. And as you can see, si Una, nakashoot ng kanyang unang 3 points. Unang 3 points niya.
Unang threats ni Una. Carlos pakawala, Mintes from the outside.
A couple of possessions, talagang they're relying on their outside shots. Kaya lang, hindi nagiging positive yung outcome. Ito rin. 3 points na naman.
Oh, way short that time. Kay Shanoda. Kay Will Gozum, binabantayan ni Una. Gozum using his body, getting the foul, and the basket is good. Para kay Big Will Gozum.
Nakita mo naman yung composure ng Gozum. Nasabayan siya ng Una, talagang dinahandahan niya, ginabitan niya ng footwork. And one, eto.
Sabi niya, kaya ko. Pati kita mo yung tsura ni Gozum after yun yung reaction niya. Yun ang tinatawag na swag.
And yan yung kanyang 4 points. I think he has one free throw kanina. Medyo namintis.
Jimboy Pastoran, binalik na ni Coach Pao Layog.
Ito pa yung una niya. Ito yung una niya free throw. And he misses.
Still, DLS CSB.
Okay.
The driver's seat here. Almost 4 minutes. Nakalipas dito sa ating second quarter. Good up fake. Altamirano finds man in the middle. Di nga lang nakakonvert doon si Kusari.
Yun na lang, finishing touches na lang. Kasi pagka itong mga big man nitong San Sebastian nakaka-shoot, magiging maluwag para kay Altamirano to operate. Nakaka-operate siya, kaya alam pagka nakaka-collapse na, hindi mo na alam kung ano mangyayari at the end.
Prince Carlos called for a personal foul. And now, Jesse Sumoda is coming back in. Tingnan muna natin itong drive ni Ken Villapando. Hindi nakaplanta kasi yung mga pa ni Carlos. Kaya tinawagan siya ng foul. Villapando now. The line is back in
siguro kinuusap na ni Coach Egay na huwag ka nang papaw dahil ikaw na dalawa lang kayong big man dito.
Huwag mo masyadong gayahin si Bo Belga. Baka yun yung pinayo ni Coach Egay, ni Jesse Sumoda. Oxon was fouled by Ncaa Altamirano. Unang foul yan ni Ncaa in this game. 4th team foul para sa San Sebastian. Under 6 to play here in the first half. Carlos using that screen. Nice bounce pass inside. Tatong malalim. Oxon looking for a teammate. Finds Gozum in the middle. Gets fouled and will head to the line for 2.
Kita mo naman yung atake ni Gozum. Talagang go-hard siya.
Dalawa pa yung bantay.
Dalawa pa yung sumasabay. Pag hindi mo tinawagan ng foul, hindi na napigyan.
Kung babalikan natin yung prime Bo Belga sa PCU. Hindi nga, pag nagkaharap kayo ni Will Gozum, tingin mo kaya o mababantayan mo ba ang isang Will Gozum?
Ang itatanong ko kung kaya niya ako. Joke lang.
Sabi ko na nga ba eh.
Hindi, joke lang. Wala tayong prime noon. Supporting cast tayo nung college. You have Jason Castro, Gabby Pinas. Yun yung mga ano namin. Yung talagang scorer.
Kalahat sets the speed. Fires the 3. And Jesse Sumoda. Bata ni Big Bo Belga. Nakaput back.
Tropa ko yan, tropa. He got 5 points.
Nice look by Pastoran and then extra pass si Gozum sa corner kay Carlos. And Gozum inside asking for a foul, could not convert.
Yung pasahan nitong Benilde, alam mo yung matagal na silang magkakasama talaga eh. Hindi man nakikita talagang pinapasa lang nila. May taong re-receive talaga eh.
Tingnan natin yung drive and kick kay Kalat. And then, yung tropa ni Big Bo Belga na si Jesse Sumoda with a putback. Yung takbo, parang Big Bo din nung nakilala ko sa University.
Oy, hindi ako ganyan. Skinny tayo no, Brad.
Pero hindi ka pa ganun ka, hindi, medyo...
yung mga last year, medyo may laman-laman na tayo.
Pero yung mga first years mo...
Hindi kasi nung unang taon ko sa NCAA, makikita mo yung mga katawan ng bantay ko. Eric Rodriguez.
Mga mama na eh.
Oo, Rod Capati, Al Magpayo. Talagang malalaki.
Kaya kinailangan mo tama.
Ngayon naman, kahit na skinny ka, basta mabilis ka. Kasi ang laro, fast-pace eh. Medyo okay lang.
Gozum. Gusto ko yung aggressiveness si Gozum on both ends of the floor. He's even frustrated with himself. He was called for the foul. Pero talagang kitang-kita mo sa itsura ni Gozum na he is locked and loaded on both ends of the floor in this game.
And ano ko din eh, yung katawan nitong Gozum parang may pagka chubby din eh. Pero pagka tumalon, wala eh. Wala kang makikitang katabaan sa kanya. Ang lakas tumalon eh.
Tinawag pa siya chubby. Naibaba ng San Sebastian ng kalamangan ng DLS-CSB sa 6 na lamang. 6 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Cuellar gets fouled.
Medyo napasobra yung pressure ni Ari doon.
Sabi ni Ari, may hawi, ref.
Kinalawit daw siya sa may batok.
Yan din ako.
Nakikipag-argue sa referee. Kaya lang, syempre, kung ano yung unang tawag ng referee, ayan, medyo meron kang konting kulang.
Siyempre, si Cuellar, veterano na yan eh.
Oo. Yun yung sinasabi ko na kapag ka pumito ng referee, hindi na pwedeng higupin yan. Kung ano yung tinawag yan, yun na yun. Di ba?
JC Cuellar. Captain itong DLS-CSB Blazers. 9 points para kay Cuellar.
Corteza has 11. Cuellar has 9. Ito yung mga last game.
Oh, 4 nga. The Blazers.
Ayun na naman.
Nakagaw ni Cuellar.
Ayun.
Tuloy-tuloy si JC Cuellar. Tinamaan na. Ilista mo ba baka kay JC Cuellar?
Nakita mo naman yung veterano ni Coach Charles na parang kumbaga sinasabi nito, itong mga batang to, itong larong to, kailangan natin manalo dahil wala si Coach Charles. Kita mo naman.
Agaw na 3 tao. 3 Stags yung iniwasan niya doon.
Kala ko nga, ano na eh, turnover na eh, pero na-recover niya pa rin eh. And 1 pa. Ayun lang, hindi niya na-recover.
Still Cuellar. So far, solid here. The first half.
Parehas na sila ni Cortez sa may 11. All of them are in double figures. Ito na yung tropa ko. Inaatake si Lipalam. Kanina kanina inatake siya ni Lipalam. Foul naman si
Shinoda.
Sumoda. Si Sumoda. Inatake naman niya ngayon si Lipalam. Foul naman si Lipalam. Bawian to ah. Bawian to ah.
Jesse Sumoda. The lefty misses on his first free throw attempt.
Yun lang yung hindi maganda. Nakakapagpakumit ka ng foul. You've been in the free throw pero hindi mo ma-convert. And he misses both. Yun lang.
Sumoda, 6'5", 239 pounds.
Wow.
Good drive by Naive, finding an opening.
Yung umali kaya, no? Pag nagtapat sila, hindi nagtapat na, hindi pa. Pag nagtapat sila dalawa nito ng umali, no?
San Sebastian and LBU. Naive steals it. Pastoran decided to go and take it by himself. He had Gozo on the left side.
Ang medyo quiet in this ball game, itong si Villapanto. Not really, into offense.
Are. Spin. Oh, huli. 6'9" na si Ladis Labalam. Gozo. Bounce pass. Pastoran. Bumitin. Malaka. Back the other way we go. The Stags are running. Sumoda. Chance for the Stags. Oh, and a basket. And a foul.
Yung pinakamaliit na bata sa loob, yun ang kumuha ng offensive rebound, putback, and 1.
Rafael Paeng Are, younger brother of former Stag Mike Are. Other timeout on the floor. Another quick break. Tumutok lamang dito sa GTV.
Calvin Abueva kasi idol ko po siya since po ako high school. Po siya maglaro talaga, palaban. Para sa akin ginagawa ko motivation na yung pamilya ko po, spin move po, si Ichi Altamirano po, James Quick-Witay po, and then sa 4 din si
At the half, mga kapuso, Dave Bornea, abangan ninyo. And we are 2 minutes and 26 seconds away from the halftime performance by Kapuso Dave Bornea at center court later on inside the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center here in beautiful San Juan City on this Friday, September 16, 2022. Bago mag-weekend, pero patuloy ang aksyon dahil may mga laro pa rin tayo sa weekend dito pa rin sa Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. And Are converts on that free throw, leads a 3-point play.
Meron na siyang 4 points si Paeng. Si Paeng R.
Dalawang laro tayo bukas at dalawa din sa linggo. So patuloy ang aksyon ng NCAA Season 98 on its opening week. Cuellar wanting to go and drop it off to Lipalam. Ahead si Are, inaawal ni Gozo. But Are converts.
Ganda nung presence of mind. Nakita niya si Ari ahead of Gozo, hindi aabutin ni Gozo, pagpabilisan lang.
Pati kumpiyansa, hindi nakatil si Ari. Hinahabol siya ng Gozo for that chase down block. Puljar fires a long three. Lepalam offensive rebound. Puts it up and in.
Medyo nagkulang sa box out si Sumida doon. Yan yung mga ganong klaseng malapitang tira para dito kay Lipalam. Easy-easy, kitang-kita niya na eh. Kitang-kita niya na eh. Ayun na naman.
Ganyan ka naman kalaki, pero Puljar skying high for the rebound. There's Naive, hesitated. Attacks. Nakagaw yung pasa ni Naive. Intended para kay Carlos. 2-on-1 break. Oh, and Puljar call for the foul.
Kino-contest ni Puljar na bola lang.
Kahit nga si Coach Paul Layog, sabi niya, review natin, tingnan natin.
Kaya lang hindi naman yata pwedeng i-review yun.
JC Puljar, 11 points so far and 2 steals, plus 12 ang kanyang efficiency. Ito, Puljar wanting to go for the block.
Ayun. Medyo...
Bola dun sa...
sa angulo na yan. Pero hindi natin alam kung ano yung nakita ng referee.
Yung katawan ba?
Oo, yung body or ano. Basta hindi natin alam. Hindi tayo referee. Kumbaga, sabi ko nga tulad yan ang sinasabi ko. Ano yung tinawag ng referee? Hindi pwedeng higupin yung muna yun.
Bakit pag ikaw?
Hindi ako minsan...
Naglalaban mo yung mga tawag mo.
Hindi, minsan ako ang ginagawa ko just to entertain. Alam mo yun? Kasi minsan may mga tao na natutuwa pagka nagreklamo ako. Alam mo yung kanon?
Hindi ka na kaya natutuwa pag pinafine ka na.
O yun lang hindi na maganda.
Meanwhile, gandang pumping. And that's a good fishing expedition para dito kay Shanoda.
Previous in this play, inatake ni Lipalam si Sumoda, kaya lang medyo pinilit niya yung tira niya. Pangatlong foul na.
Pangatlo na.
Ni Lipalam.
Kaya ilalabas na nga ni Coach Paulo Layog. Si Lipalam, makes option, comes back in the game.
Ang hindi natin kita ulit si Corteza. Medyo matagal-tagal na nakaupo yung Corteza.
Mentes, si Shanoda on his first free throw attempt.
Medyo inaalat sila sa free throws.
Si Una is getting ready to come back in the game. Shanoda splits both. James Una comes in for Jesse Sumoda.
Ayun, ilabas ni Coach Egay dahil ba mamaya mag-commit pa siya ng pang-apat niyang foul. Good decision para sa part ni Coach Egay.
Puljar. Counted by Ari. Oxon off the screen, no. Villapando tracks the ball back for San Sebastian with that rebound now. Here's Paeng Ari. 26-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Lamang ng 5, DLS CSB. Ari. Balik kay Paeng Ari, Campos on that one-hander. Shot clock is dead. Oxon for 3! Yes! Para sa 3! And Oxon to end the first half with a 3-pointer.
Kita mo naman yung kumpiyansa ng Puljar. Nakita niya trailing yung Oxon. Ito na. Talaga namang yung kumpiyansa ng mga batang to is umaapaw.
And that extends DLS CSB's lead to end the first 2 quarters. There's the halftime score, 46-38. Stay tuned for more Ncaa action. Analysis mula kay Big Bo Belga, plus halftime performance courtesy of Dave Bornea. Lahat ng yan sa aming pagbabalik dito lamang sa GTV!
Pasasabugin ang simbahan?
Bakit hindi?
Poki, totoo ba ang narinig mo? May bomba dito sa simbahan?
ang masusunod. At hindi kayo.
Pumayag ka na. Huwag mong hayaang ilaglag ka ng mokong na.
Bakit nga lapit ka na lapit sa akin, Elsie? Katawan ko lang ba ang habol mo? Paglalaban ko mga bagay na gusto ko, hindi ako marunong magparaya.
Nasaan si Martin? Iba mo na.
Wag! Lalong!
Tuloy mo!
Lalong!
Itong cheque.
Dolores, ano ba?
Kaya mo ko!
Halimaw ka! Gusto mo bumait? Pwede kang maging atuba.
Ano sinasabi nito?
Walang bibitiw sa tumitinding laban ni Lolong. Weeknights, 8 p.m.
Nakila!
Hoy!
Ah! Bakit ka nakahubad? Bakit wala kang suot?
Bakit ikaw bigla-bigla kang dumadating?
Ano ba ang hinahanap mo sa isang babae?
Ako actually gusto ko simple lang eh.
Simple lang.
Hindi yung masyadong Gusto ko yung natural beauty.
Natural beauty. Tapos ano pa yung parang ideal date para sa'yo?
Ideal date sa akin, to be honest, kahit basta kasama siya.
So ano ba ang definition ng love para sa'yo?
Kumbaga, hindi siya ma-explain eh. Para sa akin hindi siya na-explain ng words para sa akin. Yung definition of love. Basta, mahal ko lang siya.
Kissing sa forehead. Yun yung way ko na parang na-express ko yung love ko kahit hindi ko sinasabing I love.
Aso po, man's best friend. Tsaka pag baliktarin mo po yung dog, God po.
Anong hanap mo sa isang babae?
Mabait po, tapos family-oriented, tsaka God-fearing po.
Para sa akin, aso. Kasi mahilig talaga sa aso ng bata pa. Tapos may alaga ko ngayon sa bahay, 2 husky.
Anong names nila?
Habi tsaka Nani.
Bakit? Bakit yun eh?
Yung sa Habi naman parang biglaan lang yun eh. So,
Paano yung biglaan?
parang out of nowhere. Tapos yung Nami naman, kasi may ligaw sa One Piece, yung sa anime. Kasi yung babae doon, di ba, pangalan Nami.
Hili ko din mag-collect ng mga shoes, ganyan. Makinig sa music and mag-bike, saka maglaro ng video games.
What kind of video games do you like to play?
Mostly mga sports lang din.
Kamusta yung feeling na heartthrob ka?
Medyo nakaka-flatter, pero sanay naman eh.
Pagod ka na ba na lagi kang sinasabihan, guwapo mo, Amar?
Nakapagod na kasi lagi ko naririnig eh.
Eh, syempre, ito na ang tanong ng marami. May caller eh. May tumawag, tapos pinapatanong to. Ano daw yung hinahanap mo sa isang babae?
Wala na akong ibang hanapin, nasa tabi na ito. Kausap natin.
Traditional date lang. No flowers, yung romantic setting, yung lights, good evening dinner, formal clothes siguro.
May mga dream date ka ba na parang out of the box na maiisip mo?
Siguro mag-travel sa iba't ibang countries.
Nakapag-travel ka na ba with a partner kahit past partner?
Hindi pa.
So parang yan talaga yung pangarap mo.
Yun look forward ko.
So maybe after this season, pag
Sana if may budget.
Good games, spectacular moves, and good looks. I am Sophia Seniron. Don't forget to watch out for our NCAA Heartthrobs this upcoming season. Gwaping at malakas ang dating, hindi lang sa hardcourt mapapansin. Baka ikaw ay ma-in love, eto na ang NCAA Heartthrobs! Where you were titled a heartthrob of the CSB Blazers.
Sino naging title?
Parang yung mga teammates mo, kasi napansin ko ang nickname mo, Pogi. Anong feeling
Pogi?
na ikaw yung tinuturing ng Pogi?
Lahat naman ng teammates ko pinagtitripan lang ako eh. So hindi naman totoo yung mga
Parang totoo naman, parang nararamdam ko yung pagka-genuine.
Pagka-genuine nila?
Oo, nila. Pero I'm not saying I share the same opinion ha. I'm just... So, syempre we want to know, ano ba yung ideal girl mo?
Ideal girl, syempre,
God-fearing, number one. Of course, kailangan malapit kay God. And family-oriented since I'm close with my family. So, sana yung girl is...
At the half between DLS CSB Blazers and the San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags. Blazers up by 8, 46-38. We are live on GTV. Also greeting everybody, lahat ng mga kapusong nakatutok worldwide via GMA Pinoy TV, GMA News TV International, and all the netizens for watching via GMAnetwork.com, Ncaa Philippines pages on YouTube, on FB Live, and thank you for also tagging us on Twitter. Let's take a look at the halftime numbers. Andre Felix alongside former PCU Dolphin, former Ncaa standout Big Bo Belga. Big Bo, makikita natin na sa mga numero, ang DLS CSB Blazers, they led all throughout the first half. Pero ano yung pinaka nagsa-standout para sa'yo dito?
Hindi, ako dito yung yung starter points nila. They have like 37-10. Kaya lang bumawi naman dito ang San Sebastian sa bench points. 28-9. Actually, parang yung field goals nila parang tabla lang 40-44.
Dikit lang
Oo, yun lang. Kaya lang dito, ang San Sebastian is turning the ball over 5 more times kaysa dito sa St. Benilde.
Yung 16 out of the 28 bench points ng San Sebastian, galing yan kay Altamirano at kay Paeng Are, both who scored 8. Para naman sa DLS CSB Blazers, Corteza and Collar, both with 11 points. Kaya nga lamang sa starters points ang Blazers at lamang naman sa bench points ang Stags. Ito ang cheering squad ng SSCR. Pakinggan muna natin ang mga cheer ng pep squad ng San Sebastian College Recoletos. isa sa mga na-miss natin, Big Bo Belga, yung mga cheering squad, yung mga tambol na wala tayo nung nakaraang season. And it is back, college basketball at its finest. It is back with the first collegiate league of the Philippines, the Ncaa Season 98, as we can see some first half highlights from both teams. Pala Big Bo Belga na tres ni Big Boy Jesse Sumoda sa San Sebastian. Sumoda in that first half had 3 personal fouls. Kaya inupo kagad ni Egay Macaraya with 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Sumoda with 5 points in that first 2 quarters. Meanwhile, it was Cullar and Oxon and then who were really doing the damage. And then Gozum also chipping in with 6 as we take a look at the halftime leaders here in scoring. Leading scorers, as I mentioned, both Cortez and Cullar with 11 markers apiece. Gozum with 6, Altamirano and Are both with 8 off the bench. And Jesse Sumoda chipping in with 5 points for the Stags.
Medyo nawawala rito sa leading scorer na to is yung Villapando. Tapos sa kabila naman si Robbie Naive ang medyo naano dito sa scoring leaders na to. Pero itong 11 points ni Corteza sa first quarter pa to, hindi na medyo nag-contribute ang second quarter, kaya let's expect na babawi siya rito sa coming of a second half.
Yung dalawang pinag-usapan natin before the game even started, Ken Villapando who had 9 points in 20 minutes in that victory against Arellano. And then para naman sa DLS-CSB, si Robbie Naive who had 18 points in that game against LPU. Parehong ang wala sa ating leading scorers at the half. There's the masked man, si Migs Oxon with also with 5 points in this game so far. He was 2 of 6 from the floor in 13 minutes of play in the first 3 quarters. Third period now underway. DLS-CSB with the possession. Cullar. Makoy Marcos. Now Oxon off that curl. Use this big set by Gozum. Trapped by 2 yellow shirts and a foul away from the ball. Holding foul ang itatawag kay Alex Desoyo. Third personal foul called on Desoyo. Gozum, the handoff to Cullar. Hinahanap si Oxon pero nakadikit ng maigi si Ichi Altamirano. The switch. Hinaharas si Oxon. Nice touch pass and Gozum, who wanted to stuff it down, gets fouled on his way up. He will head to the line for 2. But the aggressiveness of Will Gozum, gandang pasahan, no? Nahanap pa ni Corteza si Gozum going baseline, and look at Will. He really wanted that jab.
Talagang gustong-gusto niyang i-posterize yung tropa ko.
Sumoda.
Kaya lang yun nga, Sumoda already have 4 fouls. Titingnan natin ngayon kung anong gagawin ni Coach Egay. Kung pag-i-stay niya si Sumoda sa loob or isi-sub niya. Kasi you already have 4.
Tama.
Gozum. I think in collegiate, you only have 5.
5.
Diba? Oo, tama. Kasi sa pro, you have 6.
Tama. Gozum now with 8 points. Altamirano, guarded by Oxon. Sumoda, binabantayan ni Gozum sa loob. Gandang entry pass si Sumoda kay Villapando. Still really quiet offensively for San Sebastian. Oh, Cullar asking for a foul. Sabi niya, hinawakan ako sa braso, ref.
Kaya lang, hindi nakita ng referee na natin yung trailing. Kaya tuloy pa rin ang laro.
All the LSCSB here in this game. We've only had 1 single deadlock when the score was tied at 5 all. Pero never pa lumamang ang San Sebastian sa larong ito. It's been all DLS-CSB.
Simula sa team mo hanggang sa wala. Hindi maka-abante itong San Sebastian.
Pinakamalaking kalamangan ng DLS-CSB, umabot yan sa 11 when the score was 30-21. They're up 10 here. And a miss from the line mula kay Alex Desoyo.
Dito medyo nagkakaproblema itong San Sebastian. They are been in the free throw lines, kaya lang hindi nila mai-convert. Laging 50% lang.
12 of 21 from the line.
Nilabas na ni Coach Egay si Sumuda. Pinasok na si Ona. And galing sa ating tropa rito sa gilid, 8 out of 14 San Sebastian sa free throw. Samantalang ang CSB only 4 out of 7. So parang 50% to 60. Galing nitong tropa natin dito sa side. Accurate yung mga stats nito.
Nag-isip si Corteza to drive. Masyado malakas.
Good attack para kay Corteza. He's aggressive.
Alam mo, Big Bo, hindi makaalagwa itong DLSCSB. Hindi ka nang agaw. Bagsak si Villapando, naghanap ng kakampin. Muntik na. Ito na, tuloy. Naagaw na nga ni Oxon. He goes all the way. What a live there by Oxon, who now has 7 points.
Ang nangyayari dito sa San Sebastian, parang ang nagiging play nila is 1-1 lang.
Oo nga, no? Itong San Sebastian, hindi sila makahabol-habol. Lalapit sila ng bahagya. Itong DLSCSB naman, di makalayo ng tuluyan. Parang naglalaro lang sa 9, 10, 11, yung lamang nila.
Ang ano ko dito, parang pagka, kung sino yung, pag umabot ng 15 to, medyo, titingnan ka na to.
Points of turnovers, 18 for DLSCSB. Balikan naman natin si Sofia Rodelas with this update.
Kanina lamang ang Andre and Bo, nakita ko, or this is the first time that I saw Coach Egay Macaraya stare on the dugout. He did not say anything at first. He just looked at the players straight in the eye and said, doble tayo. Ang gusto lang naman daw niyang mangyari ay gumising ang kanilang kupunan. They need to match up CSB's intensity to win. Hindi daw kasi PS na palagi. Wala na daw panahon to not work hard. So he can only hope this is their time for redemption. Will it finally be? Back to you, gentlemen.
Salamat, Sophia. Naive was able to score at the other end. Lamang pa rin ng 11 dito. Ang Blazers at Tamirano against Oxon inside.
Yun yung sinasabi natin kanina, no? Itong San Sebastian, pag umatake, hirap na hirap sila. Samantalang ito na naman yung Goso. Napakabilis umatake nito.
Nakabasket si Shanoda sa kabila. Binawi naman ni Goso.
Wala pang 10 seconds, binabawi naman si CSB. Kanina si Naive. Ngayon naman si Goso. Ito na naman yung Altamirano.
Gandang blanca ni Oxon. Matakbo si Corteza. Hinahabol! What a chase down, block there. But looks like a foul was called.
Wala, it's a clear block.
Tingnan natin. Habol ni Rinwil Yambing. Blanca. Walang foul.
Pag tinawagan ng foul, medyo direktamo talaga itong player na to.
What a chase down block there by Yambing. Let's go back to the other side now with this update from Julia Om for the LSCSB.
Andre and Bo, Coach Hal pointed out to the Blazers that they should share the ball. Para sa kanya, this isn't the kind of game they've worked on. He reminded them to trust in the work they've been putting in. Let's see how teamwork will work for the Blazers as the game goes. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Julia. Of course, there is acting head coach for this game, Paulo Layog. And Charles Dew not feeling well, and Oxon was fouled taking the 3 by Itchy Altamirano.
Ayun na nga. Yun yung kanina pa nangyayari. They've been challenging the shooter, kaya lang napapasobra, nababangga nila eh. So, imposibleng hindi tumawag ang referee ng foul. And Altamirano is really upset sa mga sa teammate niya. Parang sinasabihan niya, umopen na kayo para makadepensa ako kay Hawkson.
Hawkson with that face mask. Magandang pinapakita kahit mahirap yan ha. Some players say hindi komportable, uncomfortable na may mask. But he seems to be doing just fine. with that face mask on. Ito si Mickey Oxon.
Oo, kasi unang-una, nakakailang yan eh. Tapos, siyempre, hindi mo pwedeng gagamitin lang yun sa game. Yun talaga, maiilang ka. Kahit even in practice, talagang kailangan susunod mo yan. Kung baka pag nag-pull, gamitin mo na yun.
Tinawagan ng warning ang San Sebastian Stags. Proper bench decorum. Kinakalma si Egay Macaraya. And now this is the LSCSB's biggest lead so far in this game at 14 points, 57-43. The three way off. A good drive. Para kay Escobedo, Raymond Escobedo. First pass in there, Escobedo. And steal. And then diretso, tinawagan pa ng foul. And he will head to the line for two. Naive was called for the personal foul.
Ang lalim ng dukot na yun.
Dumukot pa si Raymond Escobedo.
Yun yung mga gusto ng mga nanonood sa atin, yung mga highlights na yun. Lalo-lalo na yung mga bata. So, syempre, pagka dinala mo sa kalsada yung mga ganyan, ginagaya. Oo, ginagaya eh. Kung ano man yung makita nila.
Kung ano yung mapanood nila.
Oo, last like, syempre, Stephen Curry. Talagang may tumitira na. Paglagpas pala ng half court, may tumitira na. Sabi ko, iba yung influensya.
Iba yung influensya, epekto, no? Inupo muna si Robin Ivan, ni acting head coach Paulo Layo. Pinalik si Jimboy Pastoran. So it's Pastoran, Pulyar, Gozu, Oxon. Players on the floor for the Blazers. Oxon, really smart in fishing for those personal fouls. Getting his man on the air.
Yung akala mo, pag step back siya, ititira niya na. And then magkukumit yung depensa, yun. Habang doon naman siya mag-fish ng foul. Ayan.
Up-fake. Umiwas pa ng konti. Tinawagan si Yambing. Tutungo sa linya para sa dalawang free throws. Si Hoxon sa aming bumalik. Dito lamang sa inyong NCAA Season 98.
Hi, welcome to 24 Seconds with me, Will Gozu. Kung hindi ako Blazers, ang next option team ko na NCAA ay wala eh, sa Blazers lang ako talaga. Para sa akin, ang pinakamagaling na NCAA player ay si Jose Cuellar. Ang hidden talent ko ay sumayaw. Buzzer na. Bye. Hi, welcome to 24 Seconds with me, Will Gozu. Kung hindi ako Blazers,
13 players fielded ni Coach Egay Macaraya and nakascore na at least a point in this game. Samantala, para naman sa DLS CSB, 4 na ang naka-double figures. Si Corteza, si Cuellar, Gozum, and Oxon. DLS CSB.
And in this quarter,
ahead here.
2 out of 4 San Sebastian. Ito namang St. Benilde, 5 out of 5 and 3 out of 3 dito kay Oxon. And medyo natawagan ng si Coach Egay.
Tinawagan na naman ng improper bench decorum. Na-warningan na kanina.
Technical na.
Kaya technical na. Technical. Kaya Oxon will be taking the free throws here. Gets the first.
4 out of 4 na.
Just one free throw. Or make that 2 and then possession pa. Perfect. Si Oxon.
This quarter.
So he hit the technical free throw and then he will take these 2 free throws because he was fouled before the timeout was called. He has a really nice stroke from actually from the line. Kaya siya yung pinapatira nila kasi smooth na smooth yung bitaw niya. And now, he leads all scorers with 13 points.
Yung 13 points, 8 points niya dito sa third quarter. And galing dito sa mga tropa natin dito sa side, St. Benilde already have 4 players in double figures, just like the last game. Oops!
What a sidestep move there by Escobedo. He gets hacked on his way up. He will head to the line for 2 free throws. Will goes. First personal foul pa lang yan ni Big Will.
And galing dun sa mga kaibigan natin dun sa gilid. Double figures, 4 sa St. Benilde. Sa San Sebastian naman, wala pa. Parang 8 points pa lang. 8 kay Altamirano and 8 kay Are. Wala. Talagang lacking on offensive side itong San Sebastian. Ang medyo hindi maganda ang gising ngayon is yung Villapando.
Si Ken Villapando na pinag-usapan nga natin kanina, 9 points. At malaki yung asahan sa kanya. He only has 2 points here in this game so far. When we're in the middle of the third quarter. Bozo. Binabantayan ni Shanoda. Matatawagan ng foul, I believe, si Tristan Philip Rico.
Ito yung atake ng Goso. Oops. Medyo sumabit sa balikat. Sa braso.
Si Rico ba tinawagan?
Si Escobedo.
Si Escobedo.
And with 5 minutes and 17 left in this ball game, in this third quarter, penalty na. Both sides are in penalty na. Very early. Kaya lang itong CSB na ma-maximize nila. They are in the free throw land for a couple of times. Ito namang San Sebastian, nakakapunta sila sa free throw. Kaya lang, half ng half. Kalahati lang ng kalahati. Lagi may discount. Oops! Ayun lang. Medyo umusli yung puwet. Kaya tinawagan ng offensive.
Shanoda. Jacob Shanoda was called for that foul.
Shot clock at 14 seconds.
I think medyo nagpahiyang si Coach Egay. They are running a 2-3 zone. Oops, steal by Escobedo.
Almost a steal.
Muntik na.
Oxon away! Yes! Para sa tres! Nick Oxon is on fire. He apologizes earlier. But Oxon now with 16 points. 4 of 8 from the field. Collar to Oxon from Steph Curry range. And he knocks it down. Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back. Only here on GTV.
Mabilis magbago ang mundo at ang daming naiisip ng tao. Hatid ng Next Now ang latest sa science and technology, maging updated sa groundbreaking inventions.
Hello there.
At mga makabagong solusyon sa pang-araw-araw nating pamumuhay.
Actually creates a huge impact.
Tunghayan ang episodes online dahil sa GMA News and Public Affairs Digital. We show you what's next now.
Are COVID-19 vaccines safe? What is climate change? Because information is crucial, we're giving you all the facts that you need.
Anong mga lugar sa Pilipinas ang COVID-free?
Mix Oxon is just on fire here. 4 of 8 from the field, shooting 50%. 2 of 6 from downtown, 16 points for Oxon, a transferee. He's not a stranger in terms of college basketball, but his first year here in the NCAA. And off the air, pinag-uusapan natin yung bitaw niya. Parang sabi mo, martial arts
yung stroke niya.
And he is perfect from the free throw stripe, 6 of 6. I don't want to jinx it. And he is so far so good. 7 of 7 from the line. He is taking technical free throw dahil tinawagan si Coach Egay Macaraya for his continuous complaining to the officials. Here in the third quarter, Oxon
medyo may...
all his 12 of his 17 points coming here in the third quarter. And San Sebastian has only scored 9 as a team.
Sarili lang ni Oxon. Kaya kinaya niya yung San Sebastian.
5 points lang siya ng first 2 quarters eh.
Sa third. Meron na siyang 17. Itong batang to ang medyo hindi maganda ang gising.
Villapando.
Yung Villapando. Ito, oops.
Miggy Corteza, tinawagan ng foul.
The guys in double figures sa St. Benilde is Oxon with 17, Gosong with 12, Culyar with 11, and Corteza with 11. Ang medyo wala dito si Naibe.
Pero kung si Culyar and Corteza, yan yung kinamada nila nung first 2 quarters pa lang, first half. All 11 points ni Culyar and ni Corteza dun sa first half. Pero kung si no first quarter yung Corteza, no? Tapos nawala na ng second and the third. Pero pinick up naman ni Mix Oxon yung scoring. It's Carlos now, man. Boy, calling the play for the Blazers. Oxon, who has a hot hand at one-hander using the glass. And Mix Oxon.
Kung ikaw na alam mo namang sa sarili mo na swerte ka, aatake ka talaga.
Oxon is on fire. He gets a rebound.
Continuous yung nung parang struggle nito San Sebastian on offense. Ngayon na naman yung Corteza. Fitness. Ayun ang ginangyayari dito sa San Sebastian. Parang they're just running one-on-one.
Sa wakas, Ken
Villapando.
Sana magtuloy-tuloy para kay Ken Villapando. Dahil he's been really quiet all 3 quarters so far. Oxon! Yes, mga sa tres! And kung tahimik yung Villapando, ganun namang kainit itong si Mix Oxon. Just letting it fly.
Kahit sa ang pwesto, left, right, bottom, sa corner, lahat na lang. Sinubukan na ni Oxon. Good pass.
Good pass inside.
Ayun lang.
Hindi nga lang nakakonvert.
Ayun.
Pero Yamping was there to do the dirty work. 19-point lead. 71-52. Hinahanap ulit si Oxon. Mainit ang kamay. Talagang biniblitz na siya. Nice pass inside Corteza. In and out. Villapando. Nice bounce pass. Lalabas. Yamping thought about taking the 3. Yamping goes closer. Jumper. He overshoots his mark. Pastoral. Ahead to Carlos.
Isang si Yamping sa side.
Oxon is free for 3. Bang! 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 Oh, man down for the Stags. Hindi pa rin umatayo si Yamping. He seems to be holding on to his right leg.
Kung kanina sa first game si Aurin, 19 points in the third quarter itself. Ngayon, natalo ni Oxon. Ito yung last play.
Hindi. Ito yung
previous one.
The glass. And then, hinahanap talaga siya. Then libre sa corner, left corner with a 3. And then ito, ang ganda naman ng recognition, di ba? Hinahanap pa talaga ni Sangko si Oxon. For that outside shot, Mix Oxon.
20 points na siya dito sa third quarter.
He has 25 points all in all. Bagsak pa rin dito si Yamping. And look at Oxon's numbers in this quarter. 20 points in this quarter. San Sebastian as a team, 14 points in this quarter.
Kineri niya na mag-isa yung buong San Sebastian.
We'll get an update dito kay Sofia Rodelas dahil makikita natin kung saan bumagsak dito si Yamping. He is still holding on. He's still down. Is Rinwell Yamping. Ayun, minapakan.
Napakan niya
si Sangko.
Ayun lang.
Rinwell Yambing unfortunately stepped on Mark Sanko's foot. He is being helped to the bench
Yun yung mahirap.
by Jacob Shanoda. And team's PT, he's in pain. We'll get an update if it's a high ankle sprain, if he will be able to come back. Titignan natin, he'll be evaluated with 2 minutes and 28 remaining here in the third. And for sure, babalitaan tayo ni Sofia Rodelas mamaya-maya sa kanyang report. A 22-point lead for DLS-CSB. All of a sudden, lumobo. Big Bo, yung kalamangan. Kanina sabi ko, hindi sila masyadong kumakawala. Naglalaro sa 9, 10, and 11 points yung kanilang kalamangan. Ibababa din siguro to 5 to 6 ng San Sebastian. But Oxon just really went wild here in the third quarter, scoring 20 of his 25 points in his period alone. Let's go back again to what happened here. That jumper, and then napaapak dun sa kanang paa ni Mark Sanko itong si Rinwell Yambing.
And pagka tinignan mo yung pagkakaapak na medyo hindi maganda. Hindi maganda.
Hopefully it's nothing serious. Ito, but he's being iced up here.
The good thing dito sa season natin is we have a lot of games. You still have time to recover from an injury. Kaya lang yun nga, dikit-dikit din yung laro. May isang linggo, maglalaro kayo ng dalawa.
Big Bo, nakikita natin na heavily taped. Diba kayo, you're heavily taped naman underneath your shoes, your socks. Pero pakipaliwanag para dun sa mga viewers natin na syempre gano'n pa rin kasakit yun. Kasi yung iba sinasabi, naka-tape naman yan eh. Pero masakit pa rin yung pag nakaapak ka ng paa ng ibang tao, di ba?
Hindi, ano yun eh. Yung pagbagsak noon, hindi mo alam, kahit na meron kang tape, kahit na meron kang ankle support, pagka na-sprain ka, meron pa rin diyang mga pwedeng mamaga. Hindi mamamaga yan or whatever, kahit na meron kang suporta. Lalong-lalo na yung ganong klase ng nakita natin sa replay na
yung impact.
Medyo mataas na malutong si Yambing, pagkakaapak niya, plus yung sapatos niya, low cut pa. Yun yung medyo medyo nakakatakot.
Migs Oxon, as we keep on saying, 20 points all in this quarter. He only scored 5 in the first 2 quarters. Oxon just really came alive in this ating third period. Hitting his free throws, hitting his outside shots. Even those runners, mga one-handed runners niya using the glass. And here's acting head coach Paolo Layog discussing with our official.
I think ang kinukomplain nito ni Coach Paolo kasi delayed call na yung nangyari kay Yambing. Parang kumbaga nagkaroon na ng isang possession, naka-atake na sila before they call yung kung ano ba yung tinawag nila sa kay Sanko.
So free throws plus possession, mabigat yun. DLS-CSB still ahead though by 20. So mga momentum changers na ganito. Pag makatres, ito na nga. But off to the left side, that 3-point attempt. Shot clock violation. May tinawag dito sa San Sebastian kasi hindi daw tumama sa rim yung attempt ni Escobedo. Coach Egay Macaraya is challenging that, saying dapat daw nag-reset to 14 seconds.
Ang tingin nila tumama sa ring. Ang tingin nila.
So inumuna muna ni acting head coach President Paolo Layog si Oxon. Libre for 3. And yes! Para sa 3! Para kay Miggy Corteza.
Pang 14 point niya na yan. Pang 14 yan. He is so quiet in the... Uy!
Tumatakbo Blazers. May red-red shot, pero foul on Escobedo.
Binabanggit natin na binabanggit yung Corteza. Eto na. Eto na ako, Kuya Dre, tsaka Kuya Bo. Titira na ako dito sa ibabaw.
Pero naman yung ginawa ni Pastoran, di ba?
Oo, di ba?
Kinuha niya din 3 defenders yung na-draw niya, na-libre dun sa taas. Itong si Corteza na hinahanap pa kanina ni Bo Belga.
Oo nga eh, kanina pa natin inaano. Kasi first quarter pa yung 11 points niya. And third quarter na ngayon, medyo parang kumbaga ng lamig. Ito, nagpapainit na ulit. They already have 15. Actually, ito, Dre, kanina ko pa napapansin to. Itong dalawang big guy nitong San Sebastian, they are really good in positioning sa offensive rebounds. Nakakuha sila ng bola. Ang nagiging problema nila is yung finishing. Yung finishing lang.
Hindi nila nako-convert pagka-rebound nila. Hindi nila nako-convert. Ito na, pinakamalaking kalamangan ng DLS-CSB. Umangat na sa 25 puntos. 79-54. With a minute and 30 remaining here in the third quarter. Kalahat back in the game. The spin by Kalahat.
Ayun. Naka-finish na yung Kalahat. He had 7 already.
Itong puntos para kay Kalahat. Yung 5 kanina galing pa yan sa first half.
Wala pa yata nakaka-double figures dito sa San Sebastian hanggang ngayon.
Wala pa.
Wala pa.
Oo, kasi Altamirano has 8, Ari has 8, and all those points ni Altamirano at ni Ari galing pa sa first half natin with less than a minute to play here in the third quarter. Mike Mara comes back in. Played sparingly in the first half. Mara just had 3 minutes of action.
Ito na yung dito ka na magkakaroon ng leeway to use some guys on the bench kung ganito kalaki yung lamang mo. Para kumbaga yung kumpiyansa rin nila is umaangat. Ganda nung anticipation ng Carlos dun sa spin move ni kaya lang nag-hack pa siya. Kaya tuloy siya natawagan ng foul.
Alex Tesoyo only has 3 points. It was 1 of 4 from the field today. Gets the first one. 2 of 3 from the line so far is Alex Tesoyo. San Sebastian have dug themselves a very deep hole. Credit DLS-CSB's all-around game, playing solid defense, and of course, spectacular offense, especially in the third quarter. Courtesy of the hot hands ni Mix Oxo. Here's Will Gozum.
Medyo napasobra yung hakbang ni Gozum doon. Good move, pero sa tingin ng referee natin, traveling. San Sebastian has still a full fourth quarter para makabalik dito.
79-58. Drive by Kalahat. Kailangan na unti-unti, but you know what, San Sebastian, Big Bo, kailangan nila ng defensive stops. Kasi kaya naman nilang makascore pa unti-unti, but the stops, yan, many fouls given.
Yan yung mga ayaw mo kapag ka nag-ahabol ka. Ito yung last move ni Kalahat. Hindi. That's the previous one.
Ito
yung isa. Ito yung isa. Yan. At actually, tama ka, Dre. They're having a offensive na maayos naman. Kaya lang yun niya. Pagdating sa kabila, magpapaul ka ng gano'n, wala man lang laban-laban. Papaulin mo, nagdidribble yung kalaban. And you give them free throws.
Tama. Isipin mo 24 of 29 free throws na itong DLS-CSB. 29 free throw attempts. Ito na yung pang 30. Carlos Benson. So, 25 of 30 free throws para sa DLS-CSB. 25 fouls committed by San Sebastian.
Oo, yun yung hindi, yun yung ayaw kung mangyari. Oops! Ayun lang. Yun yung ayaw mo mangyari, yung magkukumit ka ng foul sa ganung karami. Oops. Ayun na nga. Hindi mo ikakailang foul.
Kitang-kita.
Kitang-kita.
Mike Ncaa tinawagan ng personal foul. One of the 4 rookies ng DLS CSB Blazers.
Yun yung doon pumapasok yung mga, alam mo yung mga rookie cheaters. Pag pinasok mo medyo mangangapa pa.
Esoyo. Second free throw. Pumasok yung una. Si Oxon getting ready to check back in with 3.2 remaining. And Oxon comes back in.
Grabe. Si Coach Paolo, talagang gusto niya durugin to San Sebastian.
Binalik si Oxon.
Binalik mo pa yung Oxon.
Carlos. Papato bola to end the third. And that ends this third period. Wherein CSB scored 35 points. Outscoring San Sebastian 35-24 in this third period alone. Extending their lead at the end of 3 quarters to 19, 81-62. Fourth and final quarter sa aming pagbabalik. Dito lamang tumutok sa GTV.
Anong mga lugar sa Pilipinas ang COVID-free?
Introducing Need to Know, a weekly explainer series from GMA News and Public Affairs.
Here's what you need to know.
Here's what you need to know.
Here's what you need to know.
Watch Need to Know. Available on GMA News Facebook page and our YouTube channel.
Looking for news and latest information? Yung pala almost more than a minute na pala ako hindi humihingi. Watch GMA News and Public Affairs. Stand for truth.
The digital newscast where you can find the biggest stories of the week.
Binabaril kami talaga pag nasalaot kami. So kami, ano ang laban namin doon?
Dalawang ranger po namin ay pinagpuputokan po ng baril.
In-depth documentaries on issues, special reports,
and analysis on local and global affairs.
Mukhang hindi naman seryoso si Presidente na terminate yung MBFA.
Na wala tayong asahan sa Western Pharmaceuticals kasi nabili na yun eh.
That matter for every Filipino.
Welcome back to the live coverage of the NCAA on its 98th season live on GTV. And ito yung our cheering squads, of course, back. Yung mga na-miss na ng mga NCAA fans, yung tambol, yung halftime cheering squads, and syempre mga estudyante din being able to watch live at the venue. Kasi unti-unti tayong bumalik. Nalala mo nga, Big Bo, last season nung nagsimula tayo, bubble, parang semi-bubble because we were no cheering squads, no drums, no fans in attendance dun sa LaSalle Green Hills Gym. Pero unti-unti nung playoffs, bumalik tayo dito sa Philoil Eco Oil Center.
Fourth quarter.
And ngayon nga, napagkakwentuhan natin kanina, Andre, galing dito sa ating mga tropa sa side. 86 points ang highest output nitong St. Benilde. Nakaka-81 na sila ngayon. Third quarter pa lang. So ang ibig sabihin noon, Coach Charles, relax ka lang dyan. Joke lang.
Alam mo, sinabi yan ng ating Sultan of Stats na si Pong Ducanes. Ever since Charles Stew took over as the head coach from the reins of T.Y. Tang, highest output ng DLS CSB was 86 points since last season. Now, with Charles Stew not feeling he's feeling under the weather, not feeling well, acting head coach Paulo Layo, niloloko ni Big Bo Belga. Na delikado daw yung trabaho mo, Coach Charles Stew. Hindi, miss natin si Coach Charles. Get well, Charles Stew. The LSCSB with 81 points already on the board. 62 para sa San Sebastian. Umatake si Altamirano. And look at acting head coach Paulo Layo, furious. Sidelines.
Kung mag-react si Coach Paulo, kala mo, behind sila ng 19. Coach Paulo, chill lang. Lamang kayo ng 19, ha?
Nag-text ba si Charles Stew?
Wala nga eh.
Baka di na nanonood.
Coach Charles, panoorin mo yung team mo, lamang silang 19.
Ichi Altamirano back at the line. It's been one of the few bright spots para dito sa San Sebastian. Ayan na, nag-text na yung Charles Chu. Balikan muna natin. Habang binabasa natin yung text ni Charles Chu, balikan natin si Sofia Rodelas para sa Stags.
Update, Andre and Go, makausap ko ang physical therapist ng San Sebastian na si Sir Norbert Domingo. Ano niya sa akin na this is a high ankle sprain. Good thing daw walang dislocation but they have to put him on an x-ray afterwards to see if there is any fracture. Buti daw lahat ng players sila prepared at tinape lahat ng kanilang ankles beforehand to save all of them to possible injuries like this. So right now, magpapahinga muna si Rinwell on the sidelines. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Sofia, for that update on your screens. As you can see, dun sa report nga ni Sofia Rodelas, Rinwell Yambing unfortunately went down hard on that leg ni Mark Sampo kanina in the third quarter, and he is being iced up and taped heavily yung kanyang right leg. Siyempre, ang una dyan i-x-ray kung may mga fracture, di ba?
Kung may mga naputo.
Bale, ligaments, di ba? I-check nila. But here are the Stags. Villapando goes all the way. Still cannot convert para kay Ken Villapando. He was galloping like a deer, but miss on that free throw. Nice touch pass by Culyar to Will Gozum.
Grabe yung pasahan nito si Benilde. Talagang talagang ang bilis ng bola nila. Alam nila kung nasaan nakapwesto yung mga kasama nila.
Now let's go back to DLS CSB side with this report from Julio.
Andre and Bo, Miguel Ocon is truly on fire once again after his first game performance last game. At alam nyo ba na the Kobe's Mamba mentality is truly on with Miguel Ocon. He's truly unleashing the flashes of the Mamba inside of him. With a lot of confidence, abangan pa natin ang surprises ng isang Miguel Ocon. Balik sa inyo.
Thank you, Julia. Naalala ko si the late, great Kobe Bryant. Sabi nga, Mamba mentality, sabi ni Julia sa kanyang report. Binalik na dito si Ocon. Si Kobe at one point, di ba naka-mask yun? Nag-face mask. Tapos ang ganda nung nilalaro. Ang tanong ko ngayon, kung huhubarin ba ni Ocon yung face mask o naka-face mask na yan all season long?
Hindi na siguro kung maganda naman ang nilalaro niya. Baka sa mall naka-face mask din niya. Hindi na. Kasi, siyempre, pahiyang yan eh.
Ito na.
Ito na naman.
Ocon again for three. But hits the front iron.
Medyo upset si Culyar doon dahil dinawagan siya ng blocking foul.
But if DLS CSB continues to play like this and pass like this, as you can see that touch pass ni Culyar kay Gozum, kung maging consistent sila na ganito nilalaro nila on both ends all season long, they will be a really dangerous team to face here in Season 98. Timeout on the floor, another break. Stay tuned for more NCAA action dito lamang sa GTV.
Mano Ginobili po. Family ko po. Floater po. Ray Peter Panbar Puma po. Lahat naman po, pero siguro para sa akin, Letran. Height. Siguro yung nakapasok mo yung Final Four. Joey Bar Puma po, papunta pa lang.
7 minutes remaining here in this ball game. DLS CSB still pretty much in control right from the get-go. Minsan lang tayo tumabla. Yung score was 5-all. Tinitingnan natin yung mga numero na tinawag ng pansin natin ng ating Sultan of Stats, Pog Ducanes. Starters points high this season so far. Ang Colegio de San Juan de Letran with the highest output with 58 points yung starters, and then LPU 47, Mapua 46, TSB 46. Pero ngayon, Big Bo starters ng DLS CSB. Eh, ang output 72 points na.
Wow. Grabe. Dahil yung dun sa third quarter, tsaka sa points ito ni Oxon sa third quarter.
Oxon with 25 points, Corteza with 16, Goldum with 16, Pulgar with 11. Meanwhile, tropa ni Big Bo Belga, Jesse Sumoda with 4 personal fouls, converts there na ibaba, bahagya ng San Sebastian ng Kalamangan. 15.
Actually, Trey, ito si Sumoda medyo, parang marami siyang magagawa kung iiwas na siya sa foul eh.
Foul trouble.
Actually. Hindi ko alam kung last game ganyan din siya. Pero in this game, talagang limited minutes siya kasi foul na siya sa foul trouble.
Sumoda only had 4 points in their first game. 2 fouls lang siya nun.
Okay. So,
Carlos, nakawala. Kasi tama ka, magagamit nila ng San Sebastian yung katawan, yung mga screen, yung mga skills ni Jesse Sumoda eh.
Bibihira ka, sabi ko nga, bibihira ka makakita ng ganitong player na hefty, na kaya mobile, kaya kumatake, kaya pumasa.
Tama. Bibihira sa labas.
Marami siyang magagawa. Ito yung last attack ni Carlos. Yun lang, nakatalikod yung help side defense. And dito mo talagang ma-upset si Coach Egay dito dahil yung mga player niya may umaatake na, nakatalikod pa.
Sabi mo nga, nakatalikod yung help defense. Alex Esoyo with that pass to Escobedo. Still a 15-point game. 5:30 remaining here. Tatawagan ng foul si Villapando. Yung pasa kay Escobedo.
Ito yung foul ni Villapando. Inuwakan niya si Carlos. Oy, ganda!
Gandang hanap naman.
Ganda naman yung alley-oop na yun. Ganda ng pasahan na yun.
Miggy Corteza was able to score, but great find by Oxon. Ay, kita natin ulit. Ito, holding foul naman away from the ball. Ito yung nangyayari. Hindi naman yung pasa ni Oxon sa loob.
Ayun,
Dalawang Miguel.
Ito nung recognition nito ni Oxon. Kung ganyan ng player mo, shooter ka na, scorer ka na. Tapos pagdating sa nakakapasa pa, and galing na naman sa mga tropa natin dito sa gilid. Nakaka 89 points na ang CSB most in sa CSB. Most in Coach Charles era. Coach Charles talagang joke lang, Coach Charles.
Ito daw yung pinaka malaking output ng DLS CSB ever since Coach Charles Yu took over as the head coach.
Alam mo na. Joke lang. Hindi, kasi...
Hindi ko na nga pwedeng basahin yung mga message ni Coach Charles.
Medyo matatamis yung sinasabi sa atin, Dre. Ewan ko ba sa taon to?
Sabi ni Coach Charles. At mabigat doon itong San Sebastian, they're really known as a really good defensive team. Romel Calahat scoring inside. Di ba, pag sinabi kasing Egay Macaraya coach team, alam mo, physical on defense.
Alam mo, di-depensa. And yun nga, ang nangyayari kasi kanina, yung tulad ng sinasabi ko, oops, ito na, nakastop na yung Villapando. Ayun.
Villapando.
Medyo
quiet.
Medyo quiet siya, pero down to 30 na lang ang lamang nitong CSB. Oops!
Foul. Desoyo ang tatawagan ng personal foul. Tingnan natin, ito yung post ni Kalahat. Talagang kinakatawan yung mga...
Kinayod niya na talaga.
Tao sa loob. Si Sanko talagang binama niya. Ito naman yung drive ni Villapando. Tama naman si Oxon, hinayaan niya na kesa...
Pag-commit ka pa ng foul.
Sabi naman ni Coach Charles Yu sa atin, nag-text siya, we work hard, gusto talaga namin mabilis. Yun naman talaga yung gusto ni Coach Charles kasi alam niya may mga pyesa siya eh. Kahit yung mga bigs niya, kaya tumakbo.
And Actually, kanina pinakita naman sa atin itong mga bata to eh. Na ganun yung tema ng ano nila, laro nila talaga. Kasi, biruin mo, kaka-score lang ng San Sebastian. Less than 10 seconds, naka-score na naman sila.
4 minutes left. Kalahat spots up, fires the 3. Yes! Para sa 3. So naibababa nila yung kalamangan dito ha. 14 para kay Kalahat.
Ayun, meron ng double figure para dito sa San Sebastian. Oops! Ayun lang.
Oxon, munti ka na. Bigay kay Carlos. Tatawid ang bola. Carlos, binagsak kay Lepanam. Naagawa ng San Sebastian. And here are the Stags on the run. Again, Villapando. Now, it is a 10-point game.
Ayan lang. Medyo kumakadok dito itong San Sebastian with 3 minutes and 28 left. They only have 10-point lead.
From a high of 25 points, naibaba na sa 10. Kaya ibabalik ni Coach Paul Layog ang nasa loob na si Golyar, Oxon, Gozum, along with Lepalam. Bagsak si Golyar and foul.
Ito yung type of San Sebastian na alam natin na talagang didepensa.
Na physical.
Atake. Ayun lang.
And the graduate dito ay Raymart Escobedo will foul out.
Kino-contest niyang 3 foul pa lang siya. Baka naman mali yung table natin.
5 fouls. And he will leave the court with 5 points. Si Escobedo was 2 of 8 from the floor, 22 minutes of play. Gozum drives. Paborito ni Will Gozum yun pag binitbit nila yung bola sa isang kamay.
Yung atake sa kanan tapos bibitbitin niya na.
At tatawagan dito si Jesse Sumoda.
Ayun.
At he will also leave and foul out. So Escobedo moments ago just fouling out, and then Jesse Sumoda will also foul out.
Pahinga na yung tropa ko. yun yung mahirap. Pagka na foul trouble ka ng maaga, medyo limitado na yung galaw mo eh. Kasi siyempre, hindi ka pwedeng dumikit masyado kasi baka tawagan ka eh. And 3 na ang graduate dito sa San Sebastian. Si Disoyo, si Sumoda, at si Escobedo.
Tama. Pati nga pala si Alex Disoyo also fouled out earlier. A good drive by Kalahat. Challenged by Lepalam.
Actually, good challenge by Lepalam.
Kaya lang pinalakpakan nga siya ng coaching staff sa bench ng
kaya lang, medyo binaba niya raw yung kamay niya. Yung sa
pang-apat na yan, na personal foul ni Lepalam.
Kasi yun din yung kine-question ko eh. When nung dati sa mga ref, kapag ikaw ang nakataas ang kamay mo, there's a tendency na kapag binangga ka ng offensive player, ibababa mo yung kamay mo eh. So syempre parang ako ang hinihingi ko yung benefit o bigyan din ng chance yung defensive player. Kasi nakataas lang eh. And
Stags on an 11-3 run here in the 4th quarter. Under 3 minutes to play. Naibaba nila to single digits. 92-83. Ang lamang ng DLS-CSB, umabot yan sa 25 points. Siyam na lang ang hinahabol ng San Sebastian. Oh, good drive! Nakahanap ng puwang si Jimboy Pastoran all the way. Ibigyan ng breathing room. Ito naman si Altamirano, ilalabas. Kalat for 3! Yes! Para sa 3! 8 points na lang ang hinahabol ng San Sebastian.
Kalahat already has 19 points sa game na to. And 10 dito sa 4th quarter, ha? Ito yung Goso.
Babawi! Bang! 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 For Will Goso! Woo!
Talagang bawian. And Will Goso already had 20 points. Ito naman yung Altamirano. Pinipilit niya na dito kay Golyar.
foul ang itatawag ni JC Cullar.
I think ito na yung ano. Ito yung panglima ni Cullar dito sa ball game na to.
Foul out na si JC Cullar. Ito yung drive ni Jimboy Pastoran. And then, tres naman si Romel Calahat para sa San Sebastian. And then babawiin ni Will Gozo.
Kita mo yung sinasabi ko, Andre, kanina, ang bilis nung pace ng laro natin. Nahihilo na yung mga cameraman natin dito.
Less than 2 minutes to go. It is winning time.
And ito yung pang 13 point ni ano. Dalawa na ang in double figure dito para sa San Sebastian.
A 9-point lead for the LSCSB. Oh, and a moving pick. Tinawag kay Gozum, tatawagan siya ng foul.
Yun yung disadvantage ng screener. Kapag sa sobrang bilis nung ini-screener mo, the tendency pag tumama, offensive foul.
Calahat attacks, goes to the middle, and Calahat converts. Don't look now. It's just a 7-point lead again. The biggest lead for St. Benilde went up to as much as 25.
Tulad yan na sabi ko kanina, Dre, they still have a full quarter in the
Oxon
fourth quarter.
fires the three.
Ayun lang.
Oxon picks it up and puts it back in. Binigyan ng konting breathing room, binigyan ng kalamangan. Pinutol yung momentum ng San Sebastian.
And that is 22-22 para kay Gozum. And 10 rito sa quarter na to. Ayun. Ang nangyari dito, right place, right time para kay Gozum. Bumagsak sa harap ng bola.
Pakinggan natin yung huddle ni Coach Egay Macaraya.
Ikaw ito, Kenneth. Sino ito? Ikaw to, ha? Okay. So, kay Kenneth tayo. Ikaw si Kenneth. Kenneth. Ikaw, pag-move ni Kenneth doon. Hey, pag-move ni Kenneth doon, labas ka dito, move ka dito. Ha? Okay. Back-kick. Move kay Kenneth. Pag libre, bigyan natin kay Kenneth.
Wala ko sa safety pass.
Yeah, safety pass ka. Move ka doon, move dito. Eh, automatic na yan. Hand off. Screen. Seal mo ito. Drive mo. Pag wala, bigay natin kay Calahat dito. Ha? Pag libre ha. Come on, let's go.
So Coach Egay Macaraya calmly telling his boys and giving them the play here para kay Romel Calahat. 1 minute and 20 remaining here in this game. Romel Calahat with 21 points, 6 of 10 from the field, along with 7 boards and a block. Calahat, who didn't play in their previous game.
Ganda naman ng alley-oop ngayon.
Villapando crimsons TSB lead to 7. Oh, a 3. Mula kay Corteza. 1 minute and 8 remaining. Here's Altamirano. He drives. Altamirano scores. Now it's just a 5-point game.
Ang nangyayari dito parang nagmamadali itong CSP. Sila naman yung lamang. Ayan na. Ayun. Ayun lang.
Foul.
And they are in the penalty. Walang kalaban-laban.
Hindi naman itong alley-oop of the inbounds. Ganda. Pati yung talon ng Villapando. In the sky play, up in the air, Villapando. Then Altamirano driving. Nailagan si Jimboy Pastoran. And now here's Big Will Gozum at the line. Crucial free throws for Gozum, who misses the first. 7 of 10 from the line is Big Will. 22 points, 3 boards, 2 blocks. And the San Sebastian faithful in the crowd, the students, taking on Gosum, who splits his charities. Another timeout called by Egay Macaraya, 51.6 remaining. Pakinggan natin muli ang side ng San Sebastian.
Ako coach. Yan, ikaw maglabas. Okay. Anticipate din nila yung backdoor. Anticipate din nila yung backdoor. Ikaw maglabas, Kenneth. Ito naman si si Inek. Okay. Move. Okay, backpick. Move ka doon, ha? Anging, away ka lang. Corner. Ari, paig. Labas si Pichi. Elevator screen. Walang illegal. Pag wala, move, Amar. Amar, pick. Kalahat. Bigay natin kay Kalahat. Okay?
Coach, pag libre ako, tira ko.
Tira mo na. Pag libre si Kalahat, tira. Pag walang nangyayari, go hard sa basket.
Narinig mo naman, Big Bo, kanina pa yan. Kada timeout ni Coach Egay, kay Kalahat sila pumupunta. Bakit nga namang hindi? Sabi ni Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio, 21 puntos na ang kinakamada ni Romel Kalahat off the bench in 20 minutes of play. Shooting 60% from the field. 7 of 8 from the line, 2 of 3 from downtown. So if there's one guy na talagang gustong puntahan ni Coach Egay, it's Romel Kalahat. Let's see if San Sebastian can execute. Pumunta kay Altamirano. Itchy with the drive behind the back. Nako, delikadong pasa. Kalahat fires the 3. Mapupulit ng DLS-CSB.
Not a good offensive set para sa Oaks.
And he was stepping out of bounds. Itong si Jimboy Pastoran and the coaching staff of DLS-CSB asking for the refs to review. Ayan, nakikita natin acting head coach Paulo Layug saying, bakit bola ng kalaban? Ito, but play resumes. Here's Are, the pass inside, but di naka-convert. San Sebastian.
Naandun yung intention na maganda, kaya lang hindi ma-finish talaga nito mga bigs ng San Sebastian.
Ito naman ang CSB binigay kay Oxon. Para pag na-foul to, free throws ibibigay kay Oxon. Binabantayan ni Villapando. Oxon, the one-hander, wala. No more timeouts remaining for Egay Macaraya. Are, 3 to go. Are drives.
Ayun,
and
doon natapos.
DLS-CSB escapes from being up as much as 25 points. Acting head coach Paulo Layug and the Blazers escaping on his first ever head coaching debut dito sa NCAA with Coach Charles Stew not feeling well earlier today. Said he cannot coach, but still the Blazers escaping with a 6-point win. A win is a win. So the Blazers of De La Salle College of St. Benilde with their second straight win, so flawless here so far in season 98. They give San Sebastian College Recoletos their first loss this season. Pakinggan natin ang school hymn ng De La Salle College of St. Benilde.
A shield of green and white, we'll fight to keep your glory bright, and never shall we fail. Hail to thee, our alma mater, hail, hail, hail.
final score, DLS CSB getting win number 2 in season 98, 100-94. They were up by as much as 25 points. San Sebastian with a rally, especially in the fourth quarter. But in the end, DLS CSB proved to be enough, and that lead was secure, hence winning by 6. And with us right now, kasama natin ni Big Bo Belga, acting head coach Paolo Layug, with Coach Charles Yu not feeling well. He is under the weather. First of all, Coach Pao, welcome here to the panel with your debut as the head coach dito sa Ncaa. Pawis na pawis. Congratulations, first of all, Coach Pao. Sabi nga ni Coach Charles, good job, Pao. Kanina niloloko namin all throughout the game on the air. Sabi ni Big Bo Belga, Coach Charles, delikado yung coaching job mo dahil ang ganda ng pinapakita ng DLS CSB, especially in that third quarter when Mix Oxon just went nuts, scoring 20 in that third. First of all, I want to get your assessment of this game with the lead as much as 25. That was your biggest, and then a 6-point win, San Sebastian with a rally, especially in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think what happened was we kind of relaxed, which there's a tendency to do that when you're up a lot. But you know, we were up 25. I wanted to get more guys to play, but it got really close, so I really had to finish with our veterans.
Big Bo, may katanungan ka dito kay Coach Pao?
Hindi, yun nga, wala yung kaibigan natin si Coach Charles coming in this game. Ano yung inano mo sa dugout na kung paano i-approach yung game na to?
Well, for us, it was really more about our preparation and the work that we put in the past 3 days, where Coach Charles was at practice anyway. So it was really my message. The last message I had for our players was to trust the work. So we already put in the work before in our practices. So we just had to trust the work that we did already and just follow the game plan.
Is there anything that surprised you here in this game, Coach Pao? Because bigla kaming, kanina nga we were talking, di ba? Sabi ko, ilan ba yung rookies mo? Sabi mo, counted ba si Oxon? Kasi parang hindi naman rookie. But how about Mix Oxon just really erupting for 25 points, 20 in the third period? Did that surprise you? Was there anything that surprised you at all?
Well, right in line with the message that I said, trust the work. I think Coach Charles said it already last game that Mix is the hardest working guy in our team. He routinely wakes up 4 a.m. and shoots like 300, 400, 500 shots every day. And I think what you saw today is a product of that.
And we were talking about it kami ni Big Bo dahil ang San Sebastian, under Coach Egay Macaraya, they're known for a very good defensive team. They're a very good physical team. You want to comment on that? You scoring 100 on a very good defensive team like San Sebastian.
I think it's more of us sharing the ball as much as we could. We had 19 assists, but there was a lot of free throws on both ends, so that kind of increased the number of possessions. So I think it's a little deceiving that we scored 100. But I am happy that we got the win. I'm not happy that it got that close, but we'll take it. A win's a win.
Sabi ni Coach Charles nga, nag-text, yari itong mga tumamaya. Sabi niya, nanonood si Coach Charles. Question is, will Coach Charles be able to be back in the next game? And then, pwede ka nang bumate if there's anyone you want to greet, of course, Coach Charles. But will he be back next game?
I certainly hope so. I hope he'll start feeling better starting Sunday, because I'm hoping that, well, we'll have practice for sure Sunday and Monday. I hope Coach Charles, you'll be back already by then. I just want to say thank you to the St. Benilde community and to all our sponsors and backers. Without you guys, it's your support really means a lot to us, and it's helping us improve in our program.
And sabi nga, di ba, sa Army, hindi lang general yung magaling. Kailangan din yung first lieutenant mo will hold down the fort. And that's what Coach Pao Layug did what he did just that here in this game against San Sebastian. So Coach Charles, you get well, and good job to you, Coach Paolo Layug, acting head coach for this game. Again, a 6-point win, 100-94. Coach Pao, thank you again. Good luck next game. And now we turn things over to I believe Sofia Rodelas is with our best player, or Julia Ong rather, is with our best player of this game. Julia.
Yes, Andre, kasama ko nga ngayon ang muli na namang nagbagang si Miguel Oxon, ang ating best player of the game. Hi Miguel, kamusta?
Hello, okay naman po.
Congratulations,
thank you.
Another win na naman for the CSB Blazers. Ngayon napansin ko na iba yung gana mo ngayong araw na ito. Ano pong motivation mo in coming today's game?
Siguro in the win itself, it's enough motivation for us. And siguro wala yung head coach namin yun, si Coach Ross, we dedicate this game to him. And yung other teammate namin si AJ Benson who's having his own fight right now. AJ, if you're watching, man, be strong. Just keep the faith and we love you always, man.
During the third quarter, medyo doon napansin namin na halos wala ka ng mintis at asintado ang mga tira mo. Pinapractice mo ba ito o ano bang ginagawa mo para magawa yun?
Yeah, sa Ncaa, syempre, nag-extra shooting ako. Tawag nito, outside yung practice namin, nag-extra work pa rin ako. And siguro yung confidence lang yung main key. Kasi sa first quarter, yung shots ko hindi na shoot pero yung confidence ko andun pa rin coming into the third quarter.
During the game, fourth quarter, last minute of the game, medyo dumikit ang kalaban. So anong mga nararamdaman at naiisip mo during that time?
Siguro medyo nag-relax kami. We knew coming into the fourth quarter mag-run yung baste pero like hindi naman siya na-handle na maayos. Pero it's a learning lesson for us. It's a long season naman so we have time to improve and reflect on our mistakes.
Alright, thank you so much, Miguel. Meron ka bang gustong batiin?
Binabati ko po yung family ko, yung akong mama diya sa Davao, akong uncle Ayan, uncle Dedep, Doc Pags, akong papa Audrey sa Philoil, akong brother, si Bien, yung roommate, akong girlfriend, Chloe Nova and her family. And again, AJ, we love you, bro.
Congratulations ulit sa ating CSB Blazers at sa'yo, Miguel Ocson. Now, back to the panel.
Thank you, Julia, and congratulations to sa Davaoenyo na si Mix Ocson. Binati niya nga yung mga kababayan niya at yung pamilya niya. Grabe naman yung third quarter na yun. 20 points in that third. 25 points all in all. Talagang may bitaw at may kamay nga itong si Mix Ocson and he's a player definitely to watch out for. Markado na itong si Mix Ocson pagdating sa ibang laro. Kalaban ng lahat ng mga iba pang opponents hindi na nakakaharap dito sa Ncaa Season 98. Tingnan natin the numbers at the end of this game. DLS CSB still shooting high at 49% with 19 assists na pinuri nga ni acting head coach Pao Layo for this game. Sabi niya, yung sharing the basketball, yun yung nagustuhan niya na ginawa din ng Blazers in this game.
Actually, we had, ang pinaka-outstanding dito itong starter points 81. 81 out of 100. So, ibig sabihin yung bench points nila, 19 lang. And itong points of turnovers, 26 to 10.
Nabanggit mo nga yung starters point. Sabi ko nga kanina, yung pinakamalaking output, yung that game ng Letran against JRU that went into overtime, 58 starters points yon na ito sa 81 yung starters ng DLS CSB. Syempre, nanguna na nga dyan ang 25 puntos ni Mix Ocson, 23 points naman ni Will Gozum, 18 points mula kay Miggy Corteza, 11 mula kay JC Juliar. So yung apat na yun pa lang talaga.
81 na. Hindi, ang panglima dito si Lepalam Si Lepalam.
4 points.
Lepalam. 4 pa. Pero mo yun, paano mo ibibit ngayon yun? Baka yun na yung mag-all-time record dito sa NCAA, yung 81 points sa Pero yun nga, the positive spot dito sa stats dito sa San Sebastian, itong 62 bench points nila. Which means na kapag ka nag-struggle yung starter nila, the bench points will come out any given time. And yun yung ginawa ni Altamirano. Talagang may impress na sa mga batan to. And as you can see our standing.
Updated team standings natin on our screens. Bago tayo tumungo sa ating mga weekend games, DLS CSB still flawless here. 2 wins, no losses. At sumusunod dyan ang Arellano kanina, fresh off that. Also close game against Perpetual Help, 61-59. Si Axel Dormal, ang best player kanina with 19 points, helping Arellano to get win number 2. And then Colegio de San Juan de Letran escaping the JRU Heavy Bombers in that overtime game and getting win number 1 in that kanilang kampanya para makuha ang kanilang pangatlong titulo. And they're, of course, they are the 2-time defending champs. San Sebastian goes down to 1-1. Take a look at the games this weekend, starting with tomorrow, September 17, still here inside the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan. The Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals, this season's host school, will face the JRU Heavy Bombers off that heartbreaking loss against Letran in overtime. And it will be a good matchup between these two teams. EAC wala pa rin panalo after 2 games.
Ayun nga, dito naman, magkakaroon na ng marka doon sa win naman.
At susundan naman yan sa pangalawang laro bukas pa rin. It will be James Kwekute and the San Beda Red Lions against Mac Guadagna and the LPU Pirates. Kwekute and the Red Lions fresh off that beatdown sa EAC Generals. They will be facing the LPU Pirates who has a 1-1 win-loss record. Tapos sa linggo, tuloy-tuloy ang mga laban din natin. May 2 games din tayo on Sunday, September 18, still here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City sa pagpapatuloy ng painit na aksyon ng inyong NCAA Season 98. Big Bo, bago tayo magpaalam, may gusto ka pang sabihin sa mga laro after ng napaka-granding opening ceremonies natin ng Sabado. Tapos exciting games agad here on opening week ng Season 98.
Hindi, yun nga. First of all, ano pa lang to? Kumbaga appetizer pa lang to. Itong first week ng NCAA from the opening day until this week. Paano pa lang to? Kumbaga pa-exciting pa lang na part ito. Bago tayo umabot dun sa pinaka-engrande na talagang makikita mo magbabakbakan na talaga yan in 4 positioning. Kasi out of the 10 teams, 4 lang ang makakapasok. Pagka nagkaroon ka ng sweep, you have an advantage. Step ladder, di ba? Pero with this type of lineup na meron sa NCAA, parang imposible yung magkakaroon ng ganun, di ba?
So patuloy ang ating, sabi nga ni Big Bo Belga, pa-exciting na labanan dito sa NCAA Season 98 para sa aming director ngayong hapon na si Raul De Ocampo, ating game producer na si R.R. Romano, aking partner na si Big Bo Belga, ating mga nakasama at courtside, Sofia Rodelas reporting for San Sebastian and Julia Ong for De La Salle College of St. Benilde. Ako po si Andre Felix, tumutok lamang dahil tuloy-tuloy ang aksyon this weekend, tomorrow and then on Sunday, magkita-kita tayo mga kapuso dito lamang sa inyong NCAA Season 98. Achieve greatness every day that you can watch live on GTV. Stay safe. Happy weekend.